Alright, so let me get the invite real quick. Thank you, Ringo, for the hydration. I'm going to pin the stream lobby in the stream chat. So if you need the link, it's there. So first up, we're gonna have Ryuka-sim versus Sakurina. Dang, they're ready. They're ready. Oh yeah,
Just make sure after your match, leave the lobby ASAP so we can get the next one all settled in.
Yes. Oh wait, hold up. Actually, I forgot to turn on rematch. My bad. I keep forgetting we have this privilege, and
it makes tournaments just go like a breeze. It's crazy.
Yes.
Who knew that rematch could just be such a time saver?
Especially for a
we
game
all
like
did,
this.
but I mean, it's just so good to have.
Especially with a game like this, playthrough isn't so fast, so it makes things 10 times easier.
Yeah, you spend more time in the character select screen than you do in a match sometimes.
So it's really nice to have it. Okay, there's Ryuka-sim, Sakurina. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm inviting Raph.
I'm hopping in with the link.
Oh, you got it? Awesome.
And just gotta make sure I get my
popcorn? Yes.
Well, not popcorn. Get my hold on. Make sure my controller's plugged in so I can do the auto pass. I don't know how to do that on keyboard.
Yeah, same. Let me put this up real quick and then we're good. Hold up. Ah!
I didn't mean to press the button. Oh my god. I just rage quit. I thought I pressed the correct button that would actually get me out of getting into a match.
I was actually about to say, yo, Raph stepping in? Yo?
No, Raph stepping out.
Yo?
How do I PS4 pad on PC? Stop it.
Let me close out some things real quick. Alright. Were you able to join in again?
Okay, let's see if I can do pass this time.
I probably should make the tweet, haha. Oh! There's a win!
Knock it out, pass on. It's fine, they're ready to fight.
They're good. Okay.
They're like,
they're
did she say go, go? I don't think he said go. It's okay.
It's all good.
Because we're going, we're here. Welcome to the Snake Pit. Number 4.
I will disappear from the stream.
With me is Chickzama. Chickzama's setting up the tournament, so they will be
I am
focused
here.
off to the side sometimes. But they're here and we're ready to go. It's just like Ryuka-sim and Sakurina.
So, what I've begun to notice is Ryuka-sim's Tao is very, very scary. I feel like he's been practicing this character a lot more now. So, now look at him go.
Just overt aggression. Just gotta be ready with the quick anti-airs. Gotta be ready for those quick cross-ups and all these sneaky stuff. Is a snake pit. Everyone here's a sneaky snack. Big
and then all the caps.
Good for Ryuka-sim.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god, yeah. Using the drive, just like even during the combo, just forcing these resets, catching Sakurina out.
Just not letting Sakurina just breathe. Honestly, that's what you really want to do with 9. You don't really want her to get started, because then it can be really problematic.
Yeah. Oh, again, the cross-up in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Sakurina getting blessed. Opened up. It's looking rough. Finally gets out of the corner, but yeah, okay. Ryuka-sim immediately puts like Sakurina back against the wall again. Just really good at just putting this pressure on, continuing on. Oh my god, Sakurina can't play.
Oh my god, the jump! And that is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you bursted me? You're trying to get away from me?
No.
With my
No.
almost full screen unblockable super? Well, unstand-upable super?
Yeah, you can actually just like crouch and or have like a crouching move and it'll just like whiff. That's one way how to beat out that move.
It's a classic like knowledge check, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, first you don't throw a projectile, okay, cool, but then you stand up and get hit by it, and you're like, ah, okay.
I'm like, well,
Put a little bit of Blaze Blue. So much knowledge checks, even from these legacy characters.
am I gonna go
Right.
into the corner?
Taking for a trip. The homie's beating up 9. Yeah, with that active flow, Rikusim just, again, with the corner reset cross-up, really just taking advantage of Sakurina just not prepared for a lot of these situations.
She definitely is a very knowledge check type of character. You don't see Tao as much. I feel like I've seen more of her now, but this is the character where she could just be all over the screen all at once, and it's kind of overwhelming. Oh! Pushing her
Right, here
away,
we
got
go.
hit by that
Sakurina's
navy
getting some
pressure.
hits.
Alright.
Doesn't have the spell stock, so it's gonna be a little bit hard about this when you get these hits. Not getting a Morganite or anything set up can be tricky. There's the burst.
Okay, getting some solid damage and a knockdown. I'm about to say knockdown, but you know what? We take those resets! Okay, Astro on deck. Is he gonna do the thing? Alright. Oh. Oh. He's trying to taunt this guy! This guy. And Rikusum takes it 2-0. What's up? Oh, you trying to back? There we go. Let me call up the next people. I'm glad like the rematch setting also like keeps track of how much they play, because sometimes I'll forget. I'm like, oh, okay. Find my tweet real quick.
Okay, I think we're safe now. You know, nice stuff from Rikusim. Definitely seeing all that improvement from previous events, and just keeps getting better. Really, really good stuff. This is dangerous out here in these BBCF streets. Everyone's a big threat. Really scary.
Oh, I definitely forgot to put that off. Let me put that. Turn off the Moobot. Alright, so we got Yawn. I'm just waiting for EXE, I think. Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Okay. So, I don't think I've seen Yawn play before, but EXE is actually a VTuber friend of mine, and they've entered a couple of the VTuber tournaments, so it's nice to see him over here in like the general FGC tournaments as well.
Yeah, I think VTubers are welcome on all the other events. I know they like to usually just enter their own tournaments, but it's always nice to see spreading around and just enjoying a game enough to play the plebs. You know, 3D flesh bags, right?
Yeah, those 3D people, how could they?
Thought they had the corner. They thought they had the corner marketed for fighting games. Nope.
Nah.
2D people are here and they're ready. They're just as strong.
Oh, for sure. Definitely with like the past months, I've seen more people just get like more practice in on BB, and it's like really nice to see all their progress.
Oh yeah, for sure. People have just been able to play so much and consistent and just really enjoying it. The numbers have been always really nice and just it's not changed anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. I think EXE is in the chat. Check your Discord real quick. Thumbs up. It's command throw. Wait, what? Wait, what's a command throw? Hey, let's see. What are some of the results so far that are coming in?
Yeah, talk to us. What you got out of the matches?
Yeah, it looks like people are just starting. I guess the first match to finish was Ryuka Sim and Sakurina. We're waiting on some more results. Oh. Oh, Limace beat up Pico 2-1. Go ahead and port that real quick. Thanks bot, for automatically posting the bracket as I'm talking about the bracket. Hey, note. I got you for the drink water. And Molotov took it over Stardust 2-0. Have a ping. Oh no! EXE! They said their game scene's Bork.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's a port.
Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Well, what is the call then?
Yeah, we can go ahead and give them a couple of minutes if they want to try and fix it. Let me go ahead and let them know. That's unfortunate. That's all good. It is it. I'm talking like Yon. Well, maybe Yon's in the chat, but we were joking that Yon might get into like winners finals because there were some DQs on their side at the beginning. So so it was like, they got the DQ anyway. There you go.
Yeah,
it was destined
to just be that circumstance, right? Fate decided that Yon would advance past round 1 unimpeded.
Okay,
I wish I had that kind of bracket luck.
I was about to say, yeah, like
anybody.
Yon was immediately, yeah, I deserve to be seeded. I am going into the round 2. That's how it is.
Oh boy. So yeah, apologize for the small delay, folks. Getting little things sorted out. You know how it goes. Tournaments are a blow up.
It'll be like that sometimes. Let me. I guess we can go ahead and start on round 2. I'm gonna get Aerith and IGM in. Yeah, so just sending the link to IGM and... Okay, there you go. Good idea, just need... Okay. Where is he?
Folks, do not leave your pool area when it is time for your match. If you must go to the bathroom, make sure you let your pool runner know that you are leaving.
Yep.
Just because it's online doesn't mean we must forget basic tournament etiquette. Pull that offline and ooh. You get DQ'd so fast.
There we go.
I'm just playing a little bit, but definitely seeing people
No.
do that a little bit when I was at Frosty's. Just, you know how people are. They'd just be like, oh yeah, my bad. I went to the restroom. It's like, well, did you tell anybody? Yeah, I told my friend. Am I your friend? The one running the bracket? It's like, bro. It's okay. I'll give people a pass for a little bit until tournaments and safety are enough that it's more constant, and then we can just yell at the people who forget because there's no excuse. But for now,
yeah, just tell people it's all good. Alrighty there. Let's switch over. Let me switch the names. There we go.
Spooky, zombie, looking Kagura. Right, there you go. Reversal taking the burst immediately, which I don't know. There wasn't gonna be like a whole bunch, because now you got a big counter hit into more pressure here from our friend. Big counter hit again, gonna cash out that damage. Oh, this is looking good. And the meter, next hit should do it. Not gonna cash out yet, so I'm gonna go for one more. There it is, counter assault, nice. Into a little pressure, get the counter hit. Oh! I like this from Aerith, who has... Oh wait, no, I just got caught in. Dashed right through and got slapped. Right, back to neutral. There's a big counter hit. Pressure's coming on still. Solid blocks from Aerith. Backs out into the wolf, and now got the anti-air. Okay. Let's get some hits here and there, but ran into the fireball. You cannot block around wolf. Then you take the pressure, using barrier to push Kagura out, and gets the kick, the high kick. Alright, this is looking good. Aerith starting to get some stuff going, but there is the flash kick. There is the escape out of the corner here too. And the RC to keep the pressure on. Yeah. Oh my goodness, right through the counter assault, the burst immediately from Aerith, but now that one jump in with the meter should be able to finish it. Oh, not quite. Tech buttons into the burst to finish the job. There you go.
Okay, just having to do some like side tournament stuff on over here. I'm back.
Side tournament stuff at the main tournament. Yes, TO's job is never easy.
I had the run. Alright. We got IGM for Aerith. It's actually Halloween. We got Zombie. Zombie versus Wolf.
Yes.
Alright.
Halloween in February. Valentine's Day, nope.
Let's go.
Okay, just jumps
Instant
out.
burst again.
Burst from Aerith. And then, yeah, getting caught in wolf form. I gotta be real careful trying to hover over Kagura while you can't block. Oh, nice confirm. Good pressure overall from IGM here.
Yeah, very
looking
nice
pretty sharp here. And catches with the Wyvern into the jump out.
Ooh, nice counter hit. That's
just
gonna be bad.
find a break. Just again trying to press in between the pressure and just getting blown up, and now IGM match point. Okay, good barriers there, but gets caught out. Still in the corner. And IGM swinging. Aerith finds the jump C though. Here we go. It's a little bit of chance to start some pressure. Ooh, dodges past what was a crush trigger.
Got hit by a 2C though. This is a really good pressure. IGM not letting him out of his sights.
Oh goodness, he's gonna have a burst. Probably gonna use it at the next hit. RC to bait the burst, jump out. Here we go. Aerith, last opportunity really to make something happen by the extra careful. Ooh, gets the anti-air. That's a start. Are we gonna see maybe an overdrive? We're gonna see anything to keep the wolf gauge up.
Ooh,
Oh, big
nice
anti-air.
hit.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, put himself in the corner though. OD?
There's the OD, but gets flash kicked through. That was really cool and tried to EA.
Oh my goodness.
Great baits though. I was like we saw that in game 1 from IGM, where the one time they went through the counter assault, and this time they blew up the EA with the little sway there to get the win. That was really well done. But yeah, that'll be a 2-0 for IGM. Moving on to the bracket here, sending Aerith to the loser side. As we are moving right along here at the snake pit.
I appreciate how you make it sound so edgy.
It's supposed to be, right? Oh, so Euchre versus Zen is coming up, yeah?
Yep, the Nike fight.
Okay, so if we're gonna have Hazama versus Rogna, I mean, there best be Nightmare Fiction.
Oh yeah, unless it's Zen. Zen's automatically gonna like put it on Black Onslaught like every other Ragnar.
That's not. This is. I mean, all Ragnas think they're boss Ragnar, but no, I'm sorry. This is Nightmare Fiction territory, but it's okay.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. Like the power-up song.
No, I understand. Ragnar players are the big boss around here. I understand. You know, go for it.
Alright, and also don't forget we do have a Metrorino. You can donate for free. Do a sponsor quest, click that coupon code.
Hey, awesome. Did not know it was a match arena, so yeah, make sure you use up follow the link there, use up those codes, and if you're feeling generous and kind, these players will always appreciate a little bit of love to that money pot. Instead, just going with conciliation here. Okay. Not quite what I expected, but still a good song.
It's okay. TBH.
There are worse songs, and there are better songs. It's like, you know, it's in the middle. But if you just associate this song with S and you don't really like S, then I understand.
A little bit. Alright. Then backing off. Oh my goodness. 5e.
The back dash, there's the burst from Euchre.
A little bit early. Alright. Oh, I don't know what he was pressing.
It's 2A reset. Yeah, then force the burst out of Zen. But right back in with the Ouroboros. Here we go. Nice.
Oh, how do you 665B? How do you do it? Zen capitalizing.
Step 1. 6-6. You're 1-6 away from being the spooky number.
Alright. Euchre putting him in the corner. Ducko.
Nice. I love these resets. Little tricky stuff, just catching Zen off guard. I do kind of like stuff like that though. It needs to check if you're not barreling in the air.
Oh yeah. Well, you're not expecting a hit like that. Yep. Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit of fight. Gotta snack that Hazama out the sky. Watch your ankles.
Oh no, it dropped though. 5A. Yo, 5A. Anti-air, the god. Alright. No Netta though. It's fine. Ooh. ODs and 5A's right through it, pushing Euchre to the corner. OD. Ooh, clipped him with the J4D. Nice extension. This should be it. Oh yeah, definitely is.
It would not be the snake pit without some sneaky snacks finishing the game. Euchre with that first one on there. Very nicely done. Just good control of the match, making it really hard for Zen to really maneuver and play, and it can be very hard to contest Hazama, especially when they have that momentum in the round.
Will they go back in? Actually, I don't know if Zen actually has a second character now. I'm thinking about it. I think it's 100% Ragnar. Wait a second. I was say, like, wait a second. I say it like Zen has like an extra character. Like, no, Zen's 100% Ragnar boy.
If I was Zen and listening, I'd be offended.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, honestly. How could I?
Alright, so game 2. Seeing a lot of just like big jumps here, just trying to catch the airborne antics of Euchre, but the down Ouroboros gets the hit, and now we're just gonna maneuver on through to the corner, a little bit low. Oh, nice delayed air dash, really good.
Oh no, he's dropping his 665B.
That was a fake out. I think that definitely feels like a little
trolling?
Up into a throw, yeah. I won't say trolling, not yet. We'll see. But we've seen a lot of reset heavy mix-ups from Euchre, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Zen gonna get a little bit of life back, tries to go for delay air to the own, but nice tech roll forward. And both players use up their meter for RC and for the counter assault.
Okay. Backdash. Oh, where's the Ducko? That was very spooky.
Goes right through the cross up with the 2 quick lows, and now Euchre on match point. Or to see more of just the being airborne, just really good use of the Hazama's drive. Counter hit, okay.
Ooh, very
see, we got these mid-screen left to right, okay. 3.5k off that, really good combo. Okay, there's a counter hit though, nice check from Zen.
Oh no, 5C extension.
And the extension, that's gonna be a little rough, yeah.
Ooh, chain in to grab, the classic. Okay. Trying to go for the fancy nut up, but we take those. Holy hell, that reached so far. What?
Counter hit again. This is a chance for Zen. He needs to get this pickup though. Unfortunately.
No. Oh, oh. Oh
Nice.
my god. Okay, that was kind of sick.
That was so good before the burst can come out. Just got the hit, overdrive cancel, finished the job with the super beautiful stuff from Euchre.
Yeah, that was kind of sick, TBH.
Like, just decision making was really good, yeah. Although this kind of confirms just the awareness of just locking out the burst and finishing the job.
Well, you can take it, Joe. Alrighty.
It is undeniable that all Chickzama and Terumi players are 10% stronger in the snake pit.
Is it true? Actually? Hold on. Hold on. Should I be entering my own
That's
tournament?
why you don't enter the tournament, because then you'd be too powerful.
Jeez, you're right. You're right. Huh? Wait, who was it? Okay, it's Lee Mace. So we have Serpent and Lee Mace up next. So I don't think I've seen. I feel like I've heard of Lee Mace before, but I can't remember. I'm having a Chickzama moment. I can't remember it 100%. Also, in a state that I'm pondering. And of course we know Surf. Surf is also a TO. And I just know that we have a lot of TOs in this bracket too. Hold on.
There are a lot in the BBCF community. It's no surprise that all the TOs are pretty handy when it comes to the Blade of Central Fiction.
You bet. We're old. I also want to go ahead and point out that Euchre avoided having his tournament series be called something else. In that set, he was fighting for his life to claim Anti-Clash as Anti-Clash.
Alright, our next match gonna have Jubei versus more Kagura. I like that, just using quick phase, get little checks on maybe backdash and stuff, and then we see Jubei doing Jubei things. The slingshot from Jubei, just so spooky how fast this cat can go. We got the zoomies. Okay, nice punish, force the burst out immediately. And again, I'm not a fan of bursts on like two A's. If you're bursting like as soon as you get tapped by like a low light attack that has a lot of like proration, then I get it, you're getting momentum. Early burst is I guess not a bad thing either. Could you look at like Lee Mace moving along? Okay, Meow Mix activates, gets the hit. Still burst on Serpent's side, but it's gonna be some nice damage with the drums.
Okay. Oh! Oh my goodness, rolled right through.
Hero burst.
Oh my god, they tried to parry.
Tried to parry like twice, can't parry the fireball. Messed it up, big damage, and I think Serpent just needs one good hit with the bar that they have. To do the damn
or
thing,
not.
Cash out here.
Oh, what is
it?
it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the RC for the extension.
100% bar used, and well worth it. Used the burst too, but Lee Mace couldn't close out, and that's a good start for Serpent here.
Yeah, we're just going to town. Yeah, we're big surfing.
And sliding. Yeah. There's the burst again from Lee Mace, and there's the hairball. Bouncing along. Gotta watch out. He's a cat, right? You're just coughing up little hairballs.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Oh, you might have thought it was a cross center. That was kind of like the same side mix-up.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to see an activation to Meow Mix here up the hairball.
Oh, or not.
See no counter assault instead.
I was chilling. Oh no, I got hit with the sword.
Over your head. There's the damage. Not gonna have any burst. Should be enough to finish it with the Wyvern. Nice. Really well done. Again, like Serpent just again used a different tool. Caught Lee Mace not expecting the overhead and got the big damage off it too. Just overall good use of just all of Kagura's tools like incrementally, where it's not all just like immediate and it just builds up little by little, and it's always something different to kind of seal the deal and just make sure what you're aware of. Again, knowledge check being one of the main names of the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think definitely Surf is. Like, I feel like we use character specialists a little bit easily, but I would definitely say Serpent is a character specialist for Kagura. He knows his stuff. He knows what to do off of whatever.
Yeah,
he's a very
first use the
Kagura.
command grab. Cute stuff there. We got Lee May stuck in the corner here. Big counter hit with
Overdrive.
the OD. Should be real close to finishing the job here. Dunk.
Oh, it's sliver of health. Myumbik?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that was
the tough part.
That was a port.
Like,
I saw that one for the parry.
The screen, then it just let Serpent like run whatever mix-up they wanted, and that was just a good call out.
Oh, got
Cloud
clipped.
not teching into barriers, so it's a big little reset already. Almost a quarter life gone, or 1/3 life gone for Lee Mace.
Ooh.
Big extension. Next hit should do it here for Serpent. Another overhead RC too far away, but the 5A, it's this big slap. Just whapping you across the face with this big old blunt sword.
Do you think a blunt sword would hurt more instead of like an actual sharp sword, TBH?
I mean,
real question.
If it flattens you, it's probably just as bad.
Yeah, it'd be like one of those cartoony
Like,
ways that it probably would hurt. Yeah.
Like he's just strong enough that it just oh, that is painful. It's like getting slapped across the face, except it's a like 2-ton giant slab of I don't even know what kind of metal that is, but it's not fun. No.
The Blaze Blunium. All right. Well, this is going really fast. We're already at the end of round 2 winners, so we got Kizzer and Adroth coming up. It's so wild that we have a rematch button. My life is 10 times easier.
Yeah.
I am astounded.
I mean, even if there's a rematch button, there is some value to go back to character select sometimes to get that reset, to get your mental back in order. Never be afraid to go back to character select as necessary.
Yep, take those minutes to get your thoughts in check. Think about your movement. Think about what you're gonna do. You know, nothing wrong with that. You got time. I feel like we're also seeing a lot of 9s. We're seeing a lot of 9s this tournament. Oh no, the redeem. Okay. Okay, they're starting off really strong. Thorn block, pushing him in the corner. Oh my god, we got Thorn blockable.
Party start.
This
is how you fight Susan, right? Always get something going, never let any unlocks happen. But the burst has gone from Kizzer trying to keep Adolf in the corner, and now it's Susan's time to shine. Counter again. There's just a quick flower A's, 2 A's.
Oh
spin
no!
Dash. Oh, it's spooky. Spooky spin dash.
Time for the Sonic. Is that it?
To the sword of God. Oh my goodness.
5.6k.
Kizzer bursted, dropped the meaty, got punished. Bursted, and unfortunate mess ups there. That's just how powerful Susanoo is. Once the character gets any kind of hit.
Overdrive? Okay. Burst whip.
Okay, lost a turn because he went for Crimson Raider. Makes the
Oh!
escape, but loses the rock. Not again.
No.
Tragic.
I've been for it. Okay. Spin. Top light.
Good counter assault. I
Oh!
like that.
Yeah, that was really good. Invalidates the rock 100%. 6A.
Alright, taking shots, taking shots. Gotta watch out. Yeah, that is level 2 spin dash. That does have the giant pillar. That is a big hitbox going up. Oh my god, 2C is the burst.
Oh, he was waiting for the bait.
But this leads it to a point where Kizzer either has to overdrive or one single hit can finish the job.
Ooh. Or 2 hits.
Or two, yeah. For what looked like an amazing start, where Kizzer had like the hit, dropped the seed, went for like the pseudo unblockable / hard unblockable, and just beautifully done. Eidos just turning that around and just again the momentum that Susan gets and just runs away with it. It's so scary.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action!
Okay, battle start options. There's the jump, and Kizzer lets it rock. Now is in the corner already. It's a very spooky start as Susanoo has 3 unlocks. Grand Viper spin dash and electric thingamabob. I forget the name of it.
Oh, the whiff throw though, but we take those. Okay, what's the
Okay, blue
trick?
beat. Okay.
Top
We
light.
take those blue beats as well into the magical fairy of death.
Rock.
Nice escape after the Kunzite. That's good for Eidos to reset the neutral.
Oh yeah. Did not want any of that. Got clipped though. Oh, no extension. Hey, Bruce.
Wants to retake the life lead. I like that. Must be careful here. Nice punish
Nice
on
teleport.
the Grand Viper. Yeah.
Parry again. Ooh, did not
Kunzite
block
hits.
the rock this
Nice.
time.
Yeah. Good just from Kizzer to kind of delay dropping it. Check with a little bit of lows to force Adroth to really be careful, and then just beautiful placement on that.
Ooh, anti 2C.
Let's confirm into Grand Viper. Doesn't get the second unlock
Oh.
though. There it is. Can keep pressure going on. Let's see how much they go. Frame trap.
Ooh, very
Nice
clean.
extension. We got a God Press ready too, just in case they need it. Instead they go for the spin.
That's all you need, honestly. I never saw that before. It didn't actually activate the entire combo.
This one is probably
Ooh.
with properties of just hitting when you win with the first hit. Nice
Oh my goodness.
jump back from Kizzer, has the Kunzite.
Again with the parry. Ooh, got clipped by the rock.
Oh wow, managed to roll forward and get out of the corner. That's really good for Adroth having that space again. But Kizzer does have a huge life lead here.
Ooh. Being very careful on his pressure.
I like Kizzer using Crimson Raider kind of neutral. Ooh, beat the burst. Especially when you have Crimson Raider RC, but it gets hit. There's the burst out from Kizzer. Has to be careful now. Has a lot of meter resources, but one hit can be spooky, like the 2A there from Adroth.
Pushing him in the corner. Oh. Ran a barrier. Crush trigger. Oh no.
With all this meter, I feel like one more hit should do it. Yeah, with the
There
low
we go.
two-piece and then just finish it off. Yeah, nothing crazy. Adroth is doing the damn thing and sending Kizzer to the losers bracket with a nice 2 straight games.
Alright. Man, that was so fast.
You're not used to full
No.
speed. This is your first full speed Blaze Blue Central Fiction tournament.
This is BB tournament 80%. Alright. Go ahead and pick. Let's see. 2 more matches, I guess, from this, so we can keep it going along quickly. Do I want to hold you all up here all night? Oh, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice seeing with 21 people. You know, it could be a lot of matches, but it's always cool when you see like a tournament end in under like 2 hours.
Hmm. I'm trying out round 3 real quick. Hold on.
Oh, how's that new Apex patch treating you?
The Apex pack is actually kind of neat. I like the new character a lot. She pretty
Mad
much
Maggie? You like her?
Mad
She's
Maggie.
mad.
She
She's
okay.
pissed.
She came out in like a season before as like a teaser when she was just controlling the games, and I hated her then. But now it's like, yo, this character's kind of sick. She's actually pretty cool.
Now that she's done trolling you, you're like, okay, bet. That ult she has looks so cool.
It's very funny when you have like people who hole up in a building, and you just
And
say,
you
"Oh
just
hey,
unleash
so."
hell.
Yep, you just throw in the ult.
Hell ball.
It crashes through the door and like, yes, sup.
I love it. That's great. Man, Apex is just one of the games that just gets it right when it comes to like content and like, just giving stuff to the community like that. It's so good. One of the best ongoing games for sure.
Mm-hmm. Right next to the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
Right now, everyone's on that Lost Ark, given everyone's going to a Korean MMO to give that a whirl for a little bit.
No, I saw that was all going on. There was a lot of VTubers streaming that recently. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a new hotness for a little bit. The servers were blow up.
Oh, really?
Obviously, because people were jumping on it so hard. I mean, I don't know if they anticipated people to really be so excited for this, but that is the current thing. So if you want to try something a little different for a little bit, I'm sure you can milk that Lost Ark moolah for just a smidge. Ooh.
I'm just calling up the next set of matches. We'll have Arc Lancer and IGM, and we have Serpent and Adroth. And then we'll move on to top 8.
Okay, 2 matches to finish to get to our top 8. The loser side are playing, and they're moving through as well. So we'll see who rounds everything out once we get a little bit closer to that. But we spoke about Arc Lancer a little bit earlier, and they are a top tier Mu 12 playing person.
Let's go. Hashtag play Mu 12.
It's like the only waifu character you play in this.
I mean, I've been starting to pick up Izanami, and I'm learning Arachne. Arachne is a waifu character, right?
If you call an amalgamation of bugs a waifu, then sure, why not?
I mean, I wouldn't judge. Depends on the color choice. Alright. We have Arc versus IGM. Mu versus
This is one of those matches that, okay, there you go.
God.
Wyvern's going to be a big part of getting past like what Mu can set up. But outside of that, Kagura's going to have to use that frequently to go through. Oh my god! Called out the DP immediately with the little sway. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Holy
Cross
cow.
under. Overhead reset. Arc Lancer, say goodbye to your life bar. Speed run. Holy crap. IGM's got places to be, people to see.
60. Oh. Going over the corner. Sword decimation. Oh, it dropped off.
Oh, it takes out, but that's good actually. You
Okay,
catch it in the air and not being able to escape.
It's one of those things, like, I feel like Move 12 is a happy little accident type of character. Even if you somehow forget your combo or you mess up a little bit, the signs are always there.
Yeah, being able to freestyle pressure. Oh, got a little too feisty with that.
Oh.
Though. Into the cross up and the burst out. Arc Lancers maybe thinks they can take it to the final round where they can save, maybe get another burst if they play their cards right.
Ooh.
Yo, the hit! The 3C! I'm surprised. This is spooky.
I have big damage putting him in the corner.
It adds up. We have meter for an overdrive and for a super. We're gonna go for OD, try to finish the job.
I'm definitely gonna. Will that kill?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Optimization.
We're slowly making our way to potential, like, Kagura winners semis or winners finals. But the way both IGM and Serpent are playing right now.
No Kagura meters, let's go. Alright, round 2. Ooh, I clipped with the signs.
Overhead, nice. And just get to set up the little bits. Get Galaga all situated and the pressure's on. Ooh, rapid.
Oh my goodness.
Going. Nice button, that one.
I'm not done yet.
Patient, waiting the time, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, overdrive.
Oh,
and then punished. Yay! Maybe thought IGM would try to push through it, but that wasn't the case. And then the extension off the fireball that hits from that distance. Oh goodness.
Oh, got hit by the low.
That should be the round with all this meter here for IGM.
Yeah.
Gonna go into match point. Our bench has been getting like good opportunities, been getting like these hits here and there and getting momentum, but it's just IGN just steals it back and makes it count.
For sure. Definitely showing a lot of patience, IGN. Oh.
For sure. Okay, gets out. Arc Lancer backing it up with that patented Murakumo backdash. Oh my goodness, nothing came of that. It's scary. Especially because Arc Lancer put themselves back in the corner. That's the extension, okay. Has meter, has the bits, go for overdrive. Okay, we're gonna go for maybe a kill combo here.
Yeah, this is definitely kill. Boom, 5.7.
Ooh. 2 waves, not enough, but the 3rd wave finishes the job, and Arc Lancer's still alive.
Back
Used up a lot of resource for that. Not gonna have any kind of burst, so cannot afford to get big counter hitted. But instead goes up super high to set up the bits and have those as a failsafe. Really smart start for the round here from Arc Lancer.
Net fully charged, gonna be coming at him. Just trying to wall him out with the science, taking it slowly.
Just getting closer for a Wyvern though. Is gonna eventually try to get it through.
There it is.
The nice Arc Lancer with the whip punish.
Oh. He's taking her time. Fully charged science. Oh, I'm for
Dash block wasn't enough. Again, the setup with all of the lasers and this the fortress of the fence. Arc Lancer activating final boss mode, and it's gonna put this at 1 game apiece. Really good stuff for just good adaptation. Knowing to set up the wall of defense and forcing Kagura to just have only the one option to get through it in Wyvern, and as soon as you can punish that and call it out, that just kind of shifts the dynamic of the match. Ooh, catches the backdash, look like. Overdrive, makes the escape, very nice.
I feel like she's definitely taking like a more slower approach to fighting IGM now. Like, she's not really going in, she's just like letting him come towards her.
Yeah, no, it's smart. Especially like she can be at a height that Kagura can't really contest. And then like at the point that Kagura finally gets in, just really easy to fly past it either by using that cross up when they go for a Wyvern or just going for that super jump. Oh my god, what a confirmed full screen that's gonna should do it.
Oh no! There's a little bit off the centimeter. And caught him with a sign. Also, hello, Anya. Thank you for the 100-man raid. Welcome, everyone.
Raid!
Shadow Legends.
And Anya and the homies coming through. I love it.
Oh my god. Oh, nice
Okay,
back dash.
big whiff. Nice hit, yeah. Again, catching a Murakumo unit can be so hard.
Oh, block
Okay,
the
nice
overhead.
block again, the overhead. And the crossover, beautiful. Arc Lancer now back in the saddle.
Okay, Ikotachi.
Even the tech crossover,
6C
just
fatal.
disrespecting the lack of meaty. This is so scary for IGM.
6C is one of Muto's greatest starters, and oh my goodness. Took full advantage of that. Got Stein set up.
Force the block on the Wyvern, back into the corner here though. Overdrive to get the time spent with the super beam.
Oh, we
And
had
beautiful setup. That was just too tough to deal with. Arc Lancer bringing that back from the brink of despair to take the set 2-1. Wow.
Very, very nice.
Top tier adjustments, honestly. Just went to the straight runaway game, and just IGM just could not navigate through like they did the first game, and find those hits one more time. It was just never getting the chance for that pressure, and that's really, one of the weaknesses of a character like Kagura is once you can really outspace him and control the flow of the match like that, it's just so difficult. It can be difficult.
I definitely like how Arc was controlling her air movement too, just in case like he was trying to run in. She would like throw out the Stein, hold it, or she would delay her movement more from falling. I guess the slow fall, I guess, instead. Also, we'll be having Adroth and Serpent back up on stream. And Mr. Bang, thank you for the sub, thank you for the Basil Bucks, and Ethan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, everyone. We are in the middle of a tournament, which is the Snake Pick number 4. We have a Matcherino up right there. If you see the bot, you can donate for free by visiting that link. Do the coupon code, do the sponsor quest, totally free. Or you can throw your own money in there, it's like for the pot. Totally cool if you do. Yeah, our bracket is right here. We're about to hit into top 8 after this match. I'm here with Raph, and we are big chillin', talking about BB, throwing words at y'all.
So we are saying all the words, and y'all are listening to them. I would hope for this excellent tournament so far, which has an also Matcherino that you can find at the Matcherino link that I'm sure Chickzama will put in the chat because I said that. But please click on that Matcherino when you get a chance and use up those coupon codes. And if you're feeling a little generous, maybe do a little bit of the sponsor quest. And if you're feeling extra generous, do a little scratch in that pot to reward all these Kagura players who are working so hard against all these spooky, scary characters.
The wheel already starting. Leave 1. Action!
Okay. Alright, so we have Serpent versus Adra. Adra's going in. He's like, no, you're going to- this corner is going to be your home and you're gonna stay here while I throw all the pressure at you.
It's characters of, like, battle the character with the big buttons.
Uh-huh.
But it just feels like, when it comes to something like Susanoo, it's just like a little bit faster on the buttons that cover that range. Ooh, nice big hit though from Serpent. Turn this around. There is no DP available from Adroth, yeah, so you can just be really aggressive like that. Oh, 2C. 2C the god.
Oh!
RC, keep it safe, I respect it. Oh, the RC frame trap. This should be enough to finish the job with the sword. Ooh.
Bang.
It's Pachi saw Guilty Gear Accent Core, or saw Guilty Gear, and saw Justice, and like, yo, what if we gave the boss
Oh,
character,
no.
another boss character, Michael Sword.
Oh no. Not justice. But you're right.
It's like, well, what's up with that? Why do these Arc Sys bosses have a giant super sword? It's too spooky. Like this pressure from Serpent.
Oh,
but
like
the
that
2C,
anti-air.
beautiful anti-air. Okay, yeah, 2C. The 2C is so good.
It really is. Hey, oh.
Nice
I need
reversal,
a
okay.
Oh, oh
Ooh, good
pressure.
pressure trigger,
Oh
but then the
no,
jump,
we're in
yeah.
dangerous state.
We're in dead state. Population and drop.
Possibly? You might be able to live this. Alright, alright. Oh! Never mind. Commentator's curse. I said nothing. Oh my god, he hit him with the leggy.
Overdrive. Showing here, nice. Just extra pressure, making that OD not really do anything. Just kept Serpent living just a little longer.
Oh, okay,
Oh, there's the hit with the sweep into the zap. Oh, that's a good spell to have for that kind of thing.
Now we got head tog now. We got the spin. Sword. Alright.
And yeah, good. Unlocked the sword immediately and got a combo off of it too. So one more hit, do it, but nice. Get up and get out. This is for the first game here. Oh boy.
Okay, hit with the overhead. Uh-oh.
Burst dude wants to finish the job here. Gotta respect all that meter. Ados has on their side. Yo, the hang time into the super, but the sword? Are you kidding me? From the back end, Michael Sword. Why?
Why?
What did I tell you about these Michael Swords? Why are we putting this in this game? That move is toxic, but Serpent takes it with the overdrive, with distortion.
The big boot.
Despite the Michael Sword hitbox, almost saving the day.
That was kind of wild. What? So, serve up one. Also, yo, shout out to Lost Soul. I see you in the chat. What's up, bro? Oh, he didn't let it. He didn't let the yeet happen. Oh. Okay. Oh, got hit by the 2C.
We
Just-
unlocked the one spell. The fun game of what does Susanoo unlock next? Level 3 on like
The dash.
little
Yeah. The shoulder tackle.
finger
Yeah,
tap.
yeah. Ah! Alright. One in the corner. That was almost 4K. Crush.
Crush trigger gets blown up. He held that. That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
not a full combo.
We take those. Okay. The zippity zap got hit by the overhead.
Overhead.
Oh, overdrive. Nice. It
That's a
would be
punish. That was
punished.
good on that. Good amount of damage too. Not gonna cash out here yet, but the next hit from Serpent should finish the job. Oh, booby.
Okay. Ooh. Oh!
Nice! Almost full confirm.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
No partial. Lucky.
Okay.
Lucky!
Oh,
And
defeat that.
reversal through the sand kick. Yup. Great call out there. And Serpent now 1 round away from making top 8 winners.
I'm loving this whiff pressure. Oh, fatal.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful
Oh my
extension
goodness.
here. Almost 4k damage with the knockdown. 4.5k.
Oh.
Better tech. Command grab.
Oh.
Told you better be standing up.
RC.
RC, nice jump forward. Spooky. But the 2C
2C.
finally
Oh.
didn't counter hit, so didn't get the hit off there, but
Canceling out
trading
projectiles.
here. Ooh, DP available.
Oh my
we haven't
goodness.
seen the DP much at all, but we've seen
There is.
Serpents plenty of times.
Oh
No
no.
burst there. OD to maybe save the day, but it goes through the move. Wait a minute.
This could be really bad. Okay. Spin. Unlocked all the unlocked. Backdash. 5v.
Nice counter assault. And it's gonna be any kind of chip damage. Oh, but the spin dash into Darcy. Wait a minute.
That was really good. Alright.
Still gonna need one good hit though. It's not over yet. Super.
Safe
Blocks.
jump. Nice.
Safe. Anybody's game still like that, canceling with the projectile. Boop, boop, boop. Watch it. It's so
Very
spooky.
spooky.
Level 2
spin.
spin dash. There's the Wyvern. Could have been punished. No dice. Oh, wait a minute. 2B. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my
There's still in there.
god.
2B anti-air. Just a little scratch. The kitty scratch.
Oh my goodness. He
Overhead.
Hit overhead.
Oh boy. Nice run up block. And then up back from Serpent. Again, really good. Knowing that Adroth is respecting the reversal. So lets Serpent get these jumps and makes the escape. Nice. Okay. Gonna waste the overdrive here, but there's
Ooh,
a DP
nice DP.
into the almost a combo. Wow. And command grab caught you blocking.
Okay.
So no resources except for counter assault. Only thing that's gonna be left here.
Oh,
my
we
goodness,
tried
what
to
a
do the
jump over.
Okay.
Sort of with the spooky stuff, but Adolf is ready for it. Up.
Oh,
Throw
tick
counter.
throw.
Oh, dude, this
Overdrive.
could be
Oh
it. With the
no.
meter. I think that's it.
This is-
With
I'm
all the
pretty
spe-
sure this is
With
it.
the spells unlocked, it should do it.
Bullet kill. Oh yeah, it
Save
definitely
your
is.
chest.
He-
1-1 actually.
Oh
This
my
has been
goodness.
one hell of a set, and we still got. I think we have one more game still.
Yeah, we have one more.
Oh
It
my
felt
god.
it feels like just the way the pacing is going. It's like it feels like it's going for so long. It's like,
Oh
oh,
my god.
okay, we're going back to room. Okay, we're taking the break.
I mean,
We're taking the break.
yeah, we're taking a second here.
That definitely. I feel tired from watching that. Like that was very stressful.
I mean, the comeback from Adroth in that second round, like finding the overdrive hit to finish the job there, and just like, I mean, these are both like healthy boys. These characters can take a hit, right?
Hmm.
But it's just been like they've been really careful about calling each other out and just playing this so well. This is like the caliber of a match from like a grand finals. It's been phenomenal.
Big spooky. Oh, we took that break. We're back in it. No character switch. Yeah, it's 1-1 so far.
All right, air dash start. Serpent on the offense. You don't want Susan to get those unlocks. You don't want him to get a chance to get those spells available. Well, I say spells, but just his final boss attacks. Nice backdash, nice chase down low, and then this challenge. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, one unlock. We have 3 unlocks.
Good reversal. Have the meter to cancel it just in case.
Oh
with
my
the DP,
goodness.
that was so good. Everyone, like, always, when they have a DP available, they always try to go for a DP reversal. Doesn't quite work out, but the OD into buttons, uh-oh.
Whoa, what just
That was
happened?
cute.
That-
That was just
what
the
was
hottest
that?
side swap I've seen ever. Holy shit.
He just did like the UI Goku. I didn't even see it. Just passed through. Is that it? Oh, almost.
No.
Over one up grab.
Throw didn't work. And the big 3C, wait a second.
Uh-oh. Then that's it.
Wow.
You literally
Serpent
clipped
with
that.
this nice comeback. That combo was sick, yeah.
I'm actually okay. There's
OD,
pressure
nice
going on.
bait there from Adroth.
Ooh, spinny.
Spin!
Into the knockdown, we got 3 seals open.
There it
Nice
is. The bust out with the DP hitting on all sides.
DP once again.
Good catch on the tech roll back.
Ooh, got hit
And
with
then
a
there's
little.
like the delayed 3C, and now we're going to our final game, final round of the final match.
Oh, boxed
Oh,
over.
blocking over, and a punish too.
Oh.
Oh my god.
4K.
2 spells unlocked.
Oh,
Nice
blocking
blocking overhead.
Nice.
And the challenge immediately burst out. Serpent, Half-Life's already lost. Atroth, 3 spells unlocked. Hits with the Grand Viper. It's a low. 1 away from finishing the job with all this meter. Has Michael Sword available. Has God Press.
Oh, nice RC. Oh, counter assault's out. Send back to Nooch.
Like that. Snap the fingers. Getting rid of the projectiles. So many moves unlocked here for Susanoo. Like, how do you approach? So hard to approach. DP unlocked as well.
No spin though.
Okay, smart pressure. RC. Oh, the overhead. What?
God, that was so smart. And that's it.
And
That's
go
it.
to the EA. Oh my god,
That
Adrian,
was-
you're a legend.
So, the Susan like Grand Viper type of move, it'll put you in the air towards the end for a couple of moments, and he took advantage of that, did the overhead. That was wild.
Yeah, it just like the RC killed all the momentum from like the jump up. So instead of like him just like it just like a little hover, and that was such a cool little mix off of that. That was really well done.
That was spooky.
But I also I like that OD like after the jump part of the combo into the extension.
Oh yeah. He was like, "Here, check this
Into the
out."
EA. That was so cool. We got Adroth styling over here. We saw like the cool side switch combo. Changing sides, going to the corner carry, and we saw like that nice just really good
Yeah.
usage of all Susan's tools. That was fun. That was freaking great.
That was really good. I feel like that was like a top 8 match, but that was the match to get into top 8. I'm like, wait a second.
Like, man, that was a great winners finals. Congrats, Adroth, for making it to France.
And it goes to show you just how many people have just been playing this game for so long and how knowledgeable of their characters they are. Let's see here. But finally, we're in top 8. Hey!
Whoop, whoop.
So we're finishing up some of the loser size matches off stream. We are going to have top 8 on stream in the entirety. And we will have Arc Lancer versus Ryukasim up first.
Nice. I will be right back, but while I'm gone, I want to tell them about the match arena. That'd be awesome.
I definitely will. We have a Matcherino up. Here's a link. We have a bunch of free coupons that you can use to donate for free. No money required, but if you do want to throw some money into the pool, it's totally fine. You can do so. You can also do like the sponsor quest on the side right there. And also donate to the pool. Or you can like buy some of the merch. There's some cool merch. Like Kaiten Books, you know? They got some cool manga. Like the VTuber manga over there too. It's me, VTuber. Big fan. Let's see here. Yeah, we're heading into top 8. We have Arc Lancer versus Ryukasim. We'll have Mootfall versus Hackman. Or no? He's picking Tao first. Okay, I guess Ryukasim has been picking a lot more Tao than Hackman. Let's see here. Don't need a pot so you can have pizza. Also, hey, fiery. Oh, got hit with the 5C. Okay. Oh, got clipped by that JC. Okay. Oh no. But it's such a It is very hard to catch on the toe. She is so fast. I feel she doesn't leave a whole lot of room to go ahead and sit up, but we're managing. Okay. Okay with the baseball. BP's out. Oh, I hit with a spicy. Nice extension. What's a schmix? Oh no, a drop! That's alright. Stein's keeping him in the corner. They burst out. Oh no! Full screen punish! Okay, we got mirror. Okay. Oh! Okay. That was a very scary situation, but she closes it out. And plays through the whiff DP. Okay, setting up some Stein. Oh, 2C whiffs. Okay, we're some putting Arc Lancer into the corner. Ikotachi. That clipped by the 5C. Because both players are just trying to find a major hit here. Ah! Oh my god!
A lot of time spent and nothing really happened. Even like oh my backdash.
That 6A though.
Something significant, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Remember when that was just her super?
I'm a Mu 12 player, of course I know the name. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
That was a nice
With the meter, this
extension.
should be for Yuki-san. Just, yeah, finish it off. Oh man, that damage
meter
so...
off. Ikotachi's out of the corner. Oh, counter hit 2C. This is a good starter. Oh. Catch him with the 5A. Got clipped by the Stein.
GG next game.
Sword of Decimation. Oh my god, into Astral.
Anime!
Anime. And I'm so glad they changed this Astral. I'm so glad.
It's optimal. First Astral of the night.
Yeah, actually. First Astral.
The big part is that was an Astral in the first game, so I'm going to see how well Ryuka-sim can bounce back from that. Damn, the Astral just kicked the internet? Oh god. Ryuka-sim is out of there, so give him a moment to see what happened and get back in the game.
Oh, there's a rematch, but oh yeah. So the improvement mod is a little bit oof, and it doesn't actually do rematch. I'm hoping they put out like a hot fix, I guess. I know they're actively working on the mod, so awesome. We'll have like colored palettes that we can able to use now. There he is. Alright. Switch over to the memes. Oh, I didn't switch names. Never mind. I was over here like, okay, I can switch, but no, it's fine.
The wing of fate is turning. Level 1. Action!
Oh. Wipe. Nice, and nothing's dying. Ah, big hit.
Yeah, nice. There we go, pressure. There's a little slidey slide. Forced to burst off from Arc Lancer, but Arc Lancer, oh, it gets tapped. This is good for Ryuka-sim. Because Arc Lancer really has no resources. Mix that escape. Doesn't even need to have a DP. Now we're in a good position here. 6K gets baited. But the apple core? What?
Oh no.
Maximum Taokaka.
There she is, this Torakaka.
Alright, nice.
Nice
Again,
anti-air.
6A from Ryukasim. Good anti-air.
Oh, Ego Taji, my guy clipped out. I see. Now we got the sign set up. Alright. Caught the no barrier.
Oh, the challenge though from 2A.
Oh,
Wake
run
up
up barrier.
super.
That's very smart.
8. Yeah.
Oh, big damage. 5C starter.
Right, good pressure
juggle.
here has a lot of the little bits to make something happen, and that should. With the meter here, maybe.
Oh yeah, there's a death.
Yeah.
Super.
Just to make sure, little cutscene. Now Arc Lantern match point. It's not 3 out of 5 for top 8, right?
No.
Oh,
When we
right,
get
right.
to all the finals.
Just make sure with Serena's tournament last week, it was, you know,
Oh really?
just had to be sure. Everyone does their own little thing. Nice reversal. Arc Lancer pushing Ryukasim off. And all those bits and pieces, just bits blasting everywhere.
Oh no! I clipped out. No signs on the field now. Oh my goodness, that reset.
Yeah, it's always really scary. Taokaka players always really good at getting these like air throw resets.
Mm-hmm.
And it leads to so much. That was really well done as Ryukasim ties up the games 1-1.
I swear it's like what do you do with child? She just like over the screen everywhere. It's like you have to run and catch her.
Yeah, but like when you get hit, it's usually not the worst because her damage is like whatever.
Yeah, not that strong. But then it's like she hits you over and over and like, like she's not the best
Yeah,
hitter, but she's
it adds
so
up, man.
fast.
It's like
Yeah.
that can be like a difficult thing that doesn't like because other characters might have that same mobility but do more damage.
Oh yeah. So nice bait. Got the Stein set up,
Ooh, the
blazes
swap.
out. Ooh! Ryukasim dodging them like he's playing a Toho game out here. But, got hit with a 5C and we're doing it in the corner.
Playing a Tahoe game.
How game, yep. The Tohos. Oh!
Okay, Arc Lancer. Getting one more little hit here. The little zip zaps. Getting work in.
Stein. Ooh.
And double overhead. Very good. Match point here again for Arc Lancer.
Ooh, big damage in the corner. We got the setup.
Feel like go overhead block. And the slide out, but the backdash to punish the slide. That was nice.
Ooh, with 6B though, no overhead. Uh-oh. Oh!
Kitty stay in the corner, but the 2B instead. Oh, that's block off even after the reset with the 6B. Oh my goodness. Active flow. And the DP bait too, but no big punish. That could have been the round for Ryukasim.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We're in the corner again. Oh no, don't pick up though.
Super goes through. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that went right underneath the item.
And then
it clipped
nice
my
hit.
DC.
Okay, now double match point, both players. This is almost as spooky as the Serpent versus the Serpent Madroth match. Okay, first hit for Ryukasim. Corner pressure's on. Gonna see a tech, and it was pressing buttons in the air. Got hit by the 6A. That's the burst off for Arc Lancer. If he gets hit one more time with the overhead, that should do it. Well, the super, I know, doesn't finish the drop sometimes. So yeah,
Oh,
not
no
gonna go
super?
for it. Just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go for a
super.
hit. I like that, honestly. Save your meter, make the next hit count, have an RC available just in case, and Ryuka-san with a perfect takes the set to go into winners finals. Dang! I can't wait for the rest of these top 8 matches. They're gonna be just as good as this. It's crazy good.
So we have Euchre and Adroth up next. Alright. Let's see. Let me go yell at them to join the room.
And it would not be a snake pit without a snack match. It has to happen at least once. You know this.
It does happen to have it at least once. I feel like, yeah, every tournament there's at least one Hazama, if not like 2. Or a snake affiliated player.
Yeah. If it's not Hazama or Terumi, it's Susanoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of snake representation.
Mm-hmm. As it should be.
I know you want to list a little more. I know. You would also play Kazama in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. If only. Mori, please hear me out. Put Kazuma in the next playthrough. Please. Switch the names real quick. Got Adroth.
We'll see how much juice Adroth has after that big match against Serpent. Like, who did a Euchre beat to get to top 8?
It was... Let me see real quick. You have to go back. Oh, you're gonna beat Sodelic. Okay. Carl? That would have been rough. How about that?
What was the score, though?
It was 2-0.
Wasn't rough? Too easy.
Was it? Was it? I know you're in here, Euchre. So, okay. So our top 8 has been rounded off. The loser side finished up. So we have Arclanzer, Ryuka-san, as we saw, Euchre and Adroth. Ryuka-san Blade in the winners finals. And for loser side, we have Zen and Molotov, and Sodelic and Maigo.
Oh, nice.
Beating up someone. Nope, you need to be here now. I'm gonna punt him. You're punting Euchre. I'm going to spam him. There you go. Okay. He heard me like I was gonna punt him. Like, oh shit. I gotta be in here then. You got read like a book? Oh? Dang. Alright. Euchre's on some next level stuff then? Don't run this out here again. Donate to the Metrorino. You can do it for free. Do the coupon codes. Do the sponsor quest. Totally free. Or you can throw your own money. Having a good tournament so far. We're in top 8. Winners side. Going to the second match of winners. Top 8. I appreciate how Jeremy calls Hazama Hazama-chan. Just throwing it out there. Nice tip with the 5D. Or 4D. Oh! Immediately burst. Nice Shimijin. Get hit with the overhead. 2 A's. That hit from so far. You're not playing Hazama unless you're throwing out 2 A's.
Yeah, there we go. Euchre going through the options. Didn't miss a 6-6 there. Adroth waiting for their turn. Tried a 2C. Didn't work, and the pressure's still on.
Jumanji!
No, Jumanji didn't save you now.
Counter assault.
Good counter assault, though. Yep. Up back, good option. Up back barrier, not bad.
He tried to go for the grab. Ooh,
Oh,
clip with the
was not
5C.
bearing in the air, got guard broken, and now one more hit.
Counter
Oh,
assault.
try to get spooky. A nice challenge. Ooh, 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 2C,
Oh
2C,
no.
2C, 2 spooky.
2C is too spooky. Okay. Oh, oh. Counter
There's
assault.
counter assault.
You're not
Still a
wanting to
close
block at
match.
all.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, oh.
No, the
Oh,
spin
that was close.
dash.
Spin
Level
is
2
close.
spin. You got.
Level 2 spin is indeed plus unblock. It is very a buy.
Adroth with the small robbery, small theft, not a felony, just a petty crime so far. But let's see what happens here as we keep going on.
Oh, here with the JB. Oh, no pickup. Pressure. Oh my goodness, this is a nice extension. We're going all the way to the corner. 6BG.
You could force to block here, no counter assault to get out of the pressure. A lot of unlocks here too for Adroth. It just there's the 5A, good.
5A
makes it out a little bit.
Ooh, nice flip.
Catches the back, almost catches the back dash. Oh, what trade? GameStop, hello. Beautiful DP. That was really good. The chase down
Oh,
to low. That should be it.
3C. Soul yeeted.
Game 1 so far. Adroth with the lead here. One win away from meeting our friendly Taukaka Rikusim in winners finals, but Yuki's going to try to put a stop to that.
The wing of ready standing. Leaving. One. Action.
Stagger pressure 5B, 2B, 2A.
Ooh,
Oh.
the low. 6B. Uh-oh.
Ooh. No follow up though.
No unlocks here for Adroth. Good pressure from Euchre trying to avoid Susanoo getting any of these things going. But the
5B.
challenge, the 5B, the escape. We got Spin Dash, we got Grand Viper. We got one more DP2, and then catching the roll forward. Oh my god, Euchre try to get out. But the 5A check is really good.
Oh, fair. Oh, I got hit by the low. Nice ID. Oh, well, they blocked over, but I got the
Spin
spin.
Dash, yep.
There
With
it
the meter
is.
here and super shove into it. We're just gonna, yeah.
Leaving. Two. Action.
Oh, oh. Hit by the overhead. 5B coming out. Blocked over it. Oh no, that was not a fair trade. Oh, the drop though. Okay, but
Giving Euchre a chance. There's RC just to stay a little bit safe, but
here was a
oh my
JB.
god.
Oh,
There's
clipped him with
snipe.
the 60.
Chance.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks. Ah! The 5A pressure, the claw.
is there. Oh,
The
Both
5B, of course. Of course.
hey, nice pickup.
Alright, Euchre needs one good mix here, but has to watch out for the... Ooh, catches
What the
on
heck?
the tech. Uh-oh. Yo,
Oh,
wait a minute.
burst safe.
Well done. Euchre stays alive.
Three. Action.
Okay, Adolf with a great start here. Got two excellent skills ready to go. We've seen how dangerous the spin dash has been. Euchre makes the escape, cross up, nice block, but can't block forever.
Oh,
Okay, 5A can't save you, but nice IDs. But the
Oh,
low
low.
comes out. This is scary. Euchre may get a burst here to potentially save the day. Counter assaults to make that possible.
Ooh, side
Nice
swap.
cross up.
Okay. Ooh, I clipped again. 60. 60? Ooh, putting himself in the corner though. Oh no. Nice 2D.
I think the jump A made that difficult. EA with. Uh-oh.
Okay. No combo.
Euchre with lively though. Ooh, gets the hit. No,
Oh, a little bit. Oh, we got the flash kick though.
That was so perfectly spaced. Calling out the spin dash from up top. Tied up 1-1. Good, just patience there from Euchre to get the snipe and win that one.
The wheel of fate is turning. Riven, one. Action! Counter!
Okay, we're just moving around. Ooh, whiffs the 5B. Going for a full combo is gonna do a decent amount of damage. Okay.
Okay, pressure's on still. Ooh, Euchre corners themselves, so be careful. Gets out,
Okay,
and
gets out.
Adroth now has some move to breathe, but... Oh my god. Nice punish on that. Big grab, okay.
Nice grab.
With the meter here, you could just keep it simple. There we go, super from that distance.
Mizuki, and that is death.
SER to take the round, and now Euchre match point.
Riven, two. Action!
Okay, no punish on the follow-up, and the 5A
5A
check on the
overhead.
overhead. Cool. Oop, Jumanji hits. Moving on. And the falling jump A. Nice grab again, no attacking the throws, we take those. And there's the burst too.
Wake up in the
Yes.
2A, the classic.
And then reset into overhead. Oh yeah. Euchre's on a tear. Counter hit, nice blocks, nice blocking overhead too. But the low into burst combo, too strong.
Okay. Purple
Purple
throw!
throw.
We have
Block
push
those,
up.
say goodnight. Server to Turtle Raptures. Oh, and the
Oh my God,
follow-up
Jade is
hit
great.
just to do it. That was great. Euchre makes it to winners finals.
私の趣味じゃありませんね。
Yeah, we have Ryuga-san versus Euchre. Euchre, if you will. Alright. So we're gonna head over to Lulu's side then. We'll have Zen and Molotov. We haven't seen Molotov yet, actually. Here. Let's go, you Cherry. Alright, I am pinging the next two peeps. What is this copy pasta? Let's go, Euchre. I'm cheering for Euchre because he needs pizza, so donate to the Matcherino for Euchre's pizza. Does he really need pizza, though? No,
Who
what have
doesn't
you
need
done?
pizza? Who? Answer the question. Who doesn't need pizza?
I mean, yeah, you're right. Oh, no. Curtis. Sakurina, I added $3 during that set. Alright, yeah, we're at 575 right now.
Yo, 575 in the Matcherino?
Yo, Pog.
The dollary dudes are coming through? God dang.
Let's
Y'all are so
go.
awesome today. I feel the love, but with Valentine's Day coming up, my heart is swelling. Y'all are just so awesome.
Am I gonna have to like actually make that the pizza command? Am I gonna have to
Hey,
do that?
pizza's my bit. That's fine now. Everyone deserves pizza. There's a slice.
さあ適当に選んじゃってください
Okay, there we go. We got Molotov and Zen.
Look at what I sent you in Discord. No Pokemon deserves to look that cool.
Let me see, hold up. Yo, the drip! That is... Okay, that's definitely a new Pokemon. Hold up.
No, it's not. It's not a new Pokemon. It is just one with a stylish outfit.
Oh, okay, I know. I remember this one. Yeah, it's still a me Pokemon though. What also a me is this Matt question mark possibly.
Okay, Molotov Tiger just 2D'ing around. This is gonna be an interesting one. There's the burst there. There is
grab
the
the
big
5D.
toss. Oh, that throw is such a troll.
And even Tiger's gonna take you for a
Combo
ride.
with meter, it should do it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was a lot in those couple of seconds. This fight. Oh, backdash is a 6B grubs. Magnetized.
Gadget finger. Nice up back. Gotta watch out though. This man has a spark blast ready and waiting just like that.
He did it. RCs. Alright.
Extension
Okay.
from Molotov. Gonna get the gadget finger. Oh, the reset.
Nope.
Into
The
beak.
reset.
Just got the meter.
Oh my
Perfect. Oh
goodness.
my god. No way out of that.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Molotov out here
Molotov,
just...
calm down.
His man is like throwing right now like he's a ragdoll. No, thank you, Note, for the gift
Get it.
sub.
That was a good pun. Good job.
Ragnar the ragdoll.
The wheel of fate is turning. Leave one. Action.
Okay, starting with the jump in, but the armor from Tega, that's a big chunk of damage too. And the challenge too to the death spike. That's a good call out. Okay, 5C. 5D doesn't work. Air dash though. But
Oh,
try the
grabs
6B gets snatched up. Oh my gosh. Wedge catapult like that. Extension. There's a burst. Doesn't work out, but doesn't get pushed. Oh my god! Magnets, how do they work?
Oh my god.
And immediately
Calm
RC back to
down.
neutral. Like, okay,
Look at I did it.
I just need one hit.
Anti-air
Not a
5D
start.
was then special. Oh.
Counter
Sledge.
hit with the sledge. Gonna go to the corner here? Yeah. Blue beat. Spooky. Counter hit. Oh my goodness. Wedge catapult again. Molotov looking to finish the job here with just one more sequence. Or, wait, stomp stomp. Into big spin. Into big punchy. Not quite. Okay, not
Oh,
there.
oh. Oh, geez.
Alright, big life back. Might have time for Devoured by Darkness?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Good chunk of life back. That's a grip. Oh my god!
Oh
the
my
trinkets!
god! What? He just grabbed
Legend
it. OD.
Capoto!
Was that necessary? I would not necessary.
It's Tager. It's always necessary. Look, the hit rate on Wedge was too high not to go for it.
I respect it. Also, shoutouts to Nope over here donating $50 to apparently the Euchre Pizza fund. We're at 55.75 right now. You know, one of those times that I say, like, man, Taker is really fun in games until he, like, hits you. This is the type of match that I need.
That's a grappler. It's all fun running away, zoning them out, and just making their life heck. But as soon as they like, do grappler things, it's like, fuck these types of characters. Goddamn it.
You know, like that meme where it's like the person grabbing the rat? It's like that. That's the grappler. Okay, so Saduk is actually gonna restart their game real quick. That? Yeah, that's correct. They're having a little bit of difficulty joining the lobby. So give us just a couple of seconds. There they are. So this is gonna be interesting. Carl and Rachel is not a matchup I've ever really seen. Matchup is hard for Carl. Alrighty. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I can see kind of why. Mayo just setting out his projectiles and little bats. Oh! Sadella caught him with the 5Cs.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no, it's George, he's out!
Battle of the 5-2 characters.
5-2. Tiny, small if you will.
Okay,
Got
nice
that out.
use of the super. Get that win back and have the nice space here. And there we go. Nice hit from Mygo.
And bat set out. Oh, no overhead. Oh, is it sandwich time? It is sandwich time. Oh, no, Rachel just said no.
Sandwich. No, yeah. I mean, if one character can say no, it's definitely Rachel.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
call from back to sandwich.
Alright, got hit with the over it.
With the
Ooh,
meter,
for sugar.
be
Oh,
pretty good, I think.
Ada's dead though, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, spooky. Big sis taking a nap.
That was a couple of seconds though.
She back. Oh, got the George.
Blocked the George, very nice.
Done a little bit. And nice shot. Got the bats, gonna zip zap. It was just gonna fly away, very nice. This is, the runaway is so scary, same
Ooh.
side.
Got hit by the electricity.
A good runaway from Mygo. And then, ooh,
All that.
6C getting a bunch of hits on Ada.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh! The drill. Drill coming in
side, nice.
clutch.
Careful though, big sis about to take another nap, but they're okay.
Crush
I like
sugar.
that.
Burst out. Yeah, that's
And
fair.
then immediate win in into 6A. Okay. Oh my god,
5A.
we're just swinging on wake up. Everybody is just saying, screw it, I like it.
Oh, okay.
Nice
Oh
reset
my
into the
god.
caught. I mean, honestly, it's surprising when Rachel's typically gonna tech into a direction with the wind.
Yeah, and that it takes up a lot of screen space. Ah, tap.
Okay, the wall is up. The frog is out. George is taking a stroll.
He's slowly but surely
Nice
managed
through all
to.
that. Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised he managed to like smooth through it. There he is, the George. He's coming. There he is.
And there is the Rachel pressure. Nice jump 5A with the wind behind it. And one more big hit can make this happen for my go, but there's the counter assault. Oh my god, push over the corner. Mix it out though. Okay, the blocks.
Huh?
Overhead doesn't quite reach,
Ooh, got hit with the punt.
but finds a hit. Nice, nice. For Sedelic.
Oh no, she didn't do that though.
There's the
All
cow.
that whip though. Oh,
Ooh, yep.
waiting for the burst bait. Berserk Barrage.
There it is. There's the
Oh!
punish. Beautiful. I should do it.
Very nice.
Mygo had that round so well, but just couldn't finish the job, and then just folded at the end with that burst under pressure. Nice from the duck though, from just really making it count.
Mm-hmm.
The wheel of fate is turning. Leave it. One. Action.
Oh, I hit by the same thing. Immediately burst.
Like,
Like, I
you
want
are
you in the
staying
corner.
in the corner.
I am going to unblockable you. Oh, the
Oh, wait,
two
catch up.
C.
Kitty
Oh, nice
chair
side
coming
swap.
through the clutch. A nice jump A. That's gonna be solid. More decent damage. Get the poison on. Oh, when it gets blocked, pressure's still coming though. This is so spooky. Into the empty low. Oh boy.
Rogue again. Oh no. That was so scary. Burst
No, it's
out.
your turn to stay in the corner.
Oh.
House now, god damn it.
Oh! I hit with 2-8. Oh, counter assault's out. Counter assaults. There's a lot of just like instantly not wanting the other one to start. Garbage ball. What's this mix? Oh my god, the wake up grab. Oh, the burst bait? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, George was right there. Burst out. Oh, caught with the 2A. Nessa.
Stay in that corner. Stay in your house. Okay, nice block on there's the OD. And fly away. There she goes.
Garbage
Shows you
ball.
how big these stages are when Rachel's just floating across after one jump.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
It's still like there's still room left.
Oh, nice pickup.
Manages to check out, but gets sandwiched back
Oh.
in. Okay, so Deluxe gonna be put on match point for that.
1-1.
Okay, there's the drill. Nice 6A. Pressure's on. So Deluxe doing some great blocks. Oh, I say
okay,
that.
with the overhead. There he is, the boy.
Lobelia, but no anti-air on that one. George still moving, taking his sweet time.
Oh, they have it low. Like just these. Oh,
Oh,
5
too far.
Gs.
From the corner.
Counter assault. No.
No, because the
so
wind.
too far.
Forward. Managed to push through the gear. Doesn't even matter.
Oh
How
no.
weird.
That was just unfortunate.
Oh goodness.
Oh, ends over it. And
Has
that
a
should be.
burst, but the OD is gonna
Oh.
make that not matter. Beautiful A to end the round, tying it up 1-1. Tea time. After all that hard work, deserves a spot of tea. I agree. Would you have tea time with Rachel?
If I don't have to fight her, I will. Otherwise, I might have to throw hands. If I have to fight, if I have to have tea time after I fight her, I might have to throw hands. Okay. Oh, got hit with the JA. Pushing Rachel in the
So
corner.
Doug smelled that Mago was close to the corner. It's like, it's time.
He's like, no, you're staying here.
Okay.
Reverse out.
So good at getting out of the corner though too. Oh my god, big spin.
Big spin into putting Sodelic into the corner all the way to the other side.
Both these characters just escaping.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Either
like
through,
this.
wind jumps or either through Carl just having a little roll through. Okay, going into the windy wind. Baiting a counter assault. Did it come out? Nice from Sadok being patient here.
Nice block. There she is, a sister.
Okay. And there now she's gone. She cannot keep up. It's really hard for that kind of thing to position as well as it needs to, with Rachel having such this high mobility.
Oh, I have an Austrian drill. Ah!
Oh, didn't sandwich.
One for it.
Wait, that's it. Okay.
Yo, the drill!
Oh, jump C!
Immediately
There's
burst.
after getting hit by that, I agree. And
Oh,
as a finish in the
baby.
counter assault, beautiful.
Oh no, no follow-up though. Got hit with the over it.
Wait,
Oh, dangerous state.
Jumps.
Oh,
yeah.
oh no.
Cannot air block, grounded normals. But it doesn't matter because Rachel just says, I'm good. I'm over here now, no way you're catching me.
Oh, the left, right. George coming in clutch. There's 3 seconds left on the clock, so Delic might not be able to hit this
you
out.
can really do.
Yeah, she's just chilling. Umbrellas
She
out.
is big chilling. Such a BM character, just floating along
Just
on
chilling.
her little seat.
Like, I'm just waiting out the time. Oh. Okay, George is out. Bat.
Oh, overhead, but nothing quite come from up. Didn't come from it. Pressure's still good though. Like this is all Mygo with the active flow and everything. This is spooky. Overdrive to try to finish the job too far for the overhead. But yay! Oh goodness!
Oh, that is it.
GG's.
この気配やはりあなたも
Mygo
怪
takes
物
it
になる可能性
2-1.
を秘めているのね
Okay, so now I understand what y'all were talking about. It's like, it is really hard for Carl to capture Rachel. She doesn't have a whole lot that he can work with. And Ada's a little bit slow.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Like having to it's too hard to walk with Ada, right? But it's
Yeah.
just even harder to use. Like if wasting her meter try to position her doesn't really do anything because Rachel just says, "Okay, cool, bye." Like the wind is just too consistent in returning and too effective in just making it so like Carl just has to play it as a character by himself. But even then, just it's limited because he can't really do any too much solo to catch Rachel.
Right, right. Well, that was a good set though.
Yeah, these have all been bangers. I've really enjoyed so far what we've seen from this top 8. Especially looking
Okay.
forward to the match we have next, which is
Adroth versus Molotov. Now we're gonna finish out the rest of losers. Once we get to like the end of losers, we're gonna take a quick break for like some water and stuff, and Nah, then we'll finish off the rest of the tournament. Okay. I think that's the only game I've seen timeout. Well, let me tell you about Hazma, y'all. That's the character that you could time out with. Rachel is too. Hazma, Rachel, who else? Can you time out with New? I feel like New just gets blown up kind of a little bit before she can time out. Oh yeah, Tager, technically. It's the funny haha magnetism loops.
Yeah, magnetism is funny when you're the Taker player.
Speaking of Tager, the team, we got Fight Big Boy over here. It's them, the big boyos.
The wing of Freddy is turning. Level 1. Action!
Okay, here we go. Molotov again, starting out with the same thing, the jump C, or sorry, the jump to go over, getting the pressure off the jump 2C, and now Adolf though, counter hit, gets the combo, and this could be really good. Now we get a little bit of unlocks. Like when you're Susanoo, you're like, okay, cool. Fighting Taker's not the worst thing because he can't really catch you to make so you can get those moves unlocked pretty easy, right?
Right.
Oh, nice, very nice.
Back us out.
Oh, that's a good answer to the spin dash. The second part is a projectile.
Very smart from Molotov.
Okay, that's the thing here. There's nice safe 4A.
Oh, I got hit with the anti-air. Spin!
Okay, waiting
Spin
it out.
again!
Nice spin dash.
Spin to win. For real.
That move has been like the MVP for Adroth.
It
this
really
tournament,
has.
I think.
It's a good move.
Okay, try to do jump 2C, didn't work.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the no tech. Okay,
Got hit with the
overhead,
overhead.
connects. And a cross up, okay. Try to sledge, nice call out with the jump.
Backdashes.
Oh, yeah, no one quite. Nice, got the Michael sword combos. And then just jumping over the wedge. Wedge does have some invuln. Astral!
Second Astral of the tournament.
Pulling out the big sword! You dead!
100% dead. I do like how they buffed his Astral after the match. Like, he didn't do enough damage on it, Astral. Like, yep, we had to buff it. We had to send a message.
The wing of Freddy is turning. Level 1. Action! Counter!
Okay, there's a true combo from the 3C. Taker just like walking forward gently to get the hit. Beautiful. I like that.
God.
Using the magnetism against
slide.
Taker with the 3C. You said spin to win, right?
He really is a spin. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's
combo.
nice.
Big
Got a
damage.
couple more unlocks. Looking good. Level 2 spin dash 2 in the
Fatal
beautiful
6B.
punish. That was great. Alright, next round. Luckily for everybody who plays this game, Susanoo has to unlock all his specials again.
Wouldn't it be wild if it actually were otherwise? Like, yeah, I unlocked them already, they're mine now.
Yeah, I have them. Too bad, so sad. Okay, barrier the sick 2B, 2C. Nice range in that 2A, and Molotov in the cockpit in the corner here. Tried to armor with the charge on the Sparkle.
Huh.
Oh my
Pick
god, the throws! We're throwing the grappler. That's where we're at right now.
What a timeline. Okay, we be throwing him. Okay, magnetism.
There's a DP. Oh, okay, wedge. Nice avoided. But I gotta watch out because that magnetism! Oh god!
That just vortex him to him. Oh my goodness. He just flew at him. And I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot.
Everything unlocked here.
No,
That is no way this doesn't finish the job.
Oh my god. That is the most terrifying image of Susanoo with like level 2 spin just flying at you from the halfway across the screen.
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
channeling the true power of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just zip, gotta go fast.
He really did go fast. Holy cow. My goodness. Alright, let me go yell at the other two coming up next. We got Arc Lancer and Maiko. Leave Arc is already in the room. Alright. Moodfall versus Rachel. I played a little bit of this matchup, but I also feel it's one of those you don't really get a whole lot of time to set up because Rachel can set up quicker and more offensively. So it's kind of strange. We're also gonna take advantage of her like her normal, but hey, we got the 2B. A few more times it up. Ooh. George is slowly moving his way.
We know what, we're just gonna replace George with another George. That other George just didn't quite cut it out, so we're gonna bring
George 2.
Electric Boogaloo? Oh god, the punish.
I mean, yeah. Oh.
With the meter here should be enough. Bad and bound, don't even need bad and bound in the way.
No,
It just
no.
does the job there. That little poison cloud just doing enough.
He does so much on skill
Extra
damage.
Oh god, I love that. Round start, just catching up any kind of backdash with the air 6C.
Ooh.
Maiko getting caught out, but does have a lightning pull and makes the escape.
Zooms right through the bottom, I believe. Ah! There's George! DP's out. Ikotachi. Red Thunderbolt.
Okay, back to the corner you go, and here comes George just doing his thing. Oh, never mind. Okay, pressure's on. Nice blocks here, though. Maiko, again, finds the gap, makes the escape, and now we're just getting that win back. Uh-oh.
Oh, got clipped by the last part of the super.
It's just, again, so hard to catch Rachel. Look at that. Beautifully spaced. Up back, getting the hit. Now he's going to have a little bit of bat pressure. Get some wind gauge back with that super, and now just doesn't do much.
Oh, it is shoot 'em up time. Extra
Little
laser.
incidental damage, but not a lot. And then there it is. The lightning always strikes twice, or thrice, or as many times as Rachel wants it to.
The wing of fate is turning. Action!
So we saw Maigo play the matchup pretty, pretty by the book, knowing that their tools can be a little bit more active early on, and it's tougher for Mu to play like a zoning game against it, right? So trying to go in early, but Maigo potentially just going to the corner and baiting Arc Rancher to trade places. Okay, reversal baited, pressure unabated, and no punish, but pressure's on.
Ooh, got clipped by the sign. Burst and put her back into the corner.
Alright, with the resources in the meter here, next hit. Okay, reversal into RC. I'll go into with the opportunity here, especially with a bunch of the bits and pieces all ready to go.
Nice combo, putting her all the way to the corner too. Oh! 2C.
Oh my god, bursted just to try to save face. Nice throw.
Okay. This could...
Oh no!
This could kill him, but the drop from Fortunate.
The chase from Arc Lancer is heavy. Just
Get
doesn't
back here.
want Maigo to get to space. Oh, got a hit. And then the second hit from the bat, the fan comes out. I love Maigo's patience there. Found an opportunity to do the flyby. Really good. Okay, could use a barrier. There's a chase down now from Maigo, who can rush down just as hard. Oh, even though you almost got away from it all, took a little bit of damage, but not the worst.
Ooh, nice tech. I hit my bat though.
Okay, there's the bat. There's the frog. And there's the air tech. Nice. It's gonna get rid of George.
There you
Oh yeah, forced to block. Nice sweep into the hit. Forced to burst out. Arc Lancer running out of resources, but Maigo is full steam ahead. GG.
George is the real MVP here. Oh. Oh.
All the Georges.
Okay.
Too many Georges.
All
Where
of
did
them.
she keep getting these frogs?
Is that why we keep like numbering up the frog? It's like we have George the first, second, third, and we just keep going on as she like spawns more frogs.
Endless toads. That's her hobby, I guess. You know, she likes to drink tea and be fancy, but I guess she just keeps a frog farm? I don't know.
Infinite spawning frog. She has a pocket dimension to the frogs. Frog dimension,
Frog
if you will.
dimension.
Alright. We're gonna have... Oh, the wrong tab. We're gonna have Ados versus Maigo. So yeah, hold up, Maigo. I like this answer. Isn't George a toad? He's a cutie. Yes, exactly. That is gourd.
That's all you need to know. You ever see, like, look at his little walk cycle. Look at him waddle.
I like how like when
He
the
doesn't-
wind comes in, he just kind of like belly sliding throughout the stage.
It's just George basically saying like, well, I guess I'm going this way now.
Hey, there we go. Alright, you are welcome to start whenever.
さあ適当に選んじゃってください。エイチェルアルカード。ああ、てるみさんですか。
And I am going to flip the names. Hold up. Bam. There we go. Okay, I like the matching like color palettes so far, by the way. Oh, I hit the 5D. Drops the combo though. Locks the overhead.
It is another one of those matchups like, yay, if you're Rachel. Like, you can be like, I can pollute the space on the screen. I can make it like almost just so annoying for Susanoo to, unless he gets a hit, to really start their stuff. So this is where Adolf has been so good at, as just patiently biding their time and making it count afterwards with the overhead and just like getting all these unlocks ready to go. Oh, what a confirm off the jump C.
Very good. We got bats up. DP's
Nice
out.
DP. Yeah, DPRC, very good. Okay,
Counter assault.
and the counter assault, just to put that pressure, you're getting to get that space. There's the George.
There's a fan. Oh,
And the 2C, beautiful, I should do it.
これで終わりか。リベ2アクション。
Oh, oh, oh!
2C whip.
Dancing around
Oh,
each
first up.
other.
Wait a minute.
No fan.
A little bit easy. Oh, there's George. Had to get out.
There he is.
There you go. Okay, Sword Iris continuing the pressure. Nice blocks again from Adroth. And then
Zooming
immediately
in.
going back in. There's no wind gauge available here for Mago. With the jump C, wait a minute. Jump C
Oh,
confirm,
no.
and Adolf tech forward gets a hit. Party start. Really good. Just putting pressure, forcing Mago to use meter on the counter assault.
Code Iris. We're zooming around the screen. We got 2 meter. 1.
Okay, empty wind full screen to low 2A.
Oh my goodness.
Immediate burst, I agree.
Overdrives through the
Out of there. I
5B,
don't
but
want any of this.
yeah, she did not.
The float into delayed overhead. Now George is coming through. Yep, corner pressure's on. Very good. And nice small delay overhead. George out. Nice tech makes George not a factor, but can't get out. No escape.
Bonk. Nice grab. This is it.
Again, Mago's. You think Mago's just sitting there to set up? No, immediately wins forward, gets a hit, and just again the goal is to put Susanoo in the corner, bring in George, and to start playing the pressure game.
Ooh, I wasn't gonna think about we got the reset, but 6A, 2A.
Oh, 2C though. Nice anti-air. Again, catching Rachel in the air. Overhead party starter. No burst here from Mago. Is gonna take all this damage.
A very nice pickup. Oh, got the tech.
And then the throw. Yep,
throw.
gotta get mixed. With just simple super. No burst here, friend. That should do it. And Adolf takes the first game.
And just a heads up, these are still best of 3. The next sets will be best of 5.
Okay, nice
Catcher.
kitty chair. I like that. Good, just good. It's a good check. Something useful, especially with these longer strings that Susanoo can put out. Okay. We unload the toad. And he's still he's coming. Oh lord, he coming.
He's slowly making his way. He's still on the street. Oh yeah, never mind. He's returning back to the frog room. But he's back.
Good up back. Oh,
Ooh,
kick
guard
rocks.
break.
The guard break.
Speed. First I
And a burst
wasn't
just
having
to
that.
stay out of the corner pressure. I like that.
Oh, he attacked George.
That's a foul. That's a red card.
You can't do that. Ooh,
Do that
nice
again,
pickup.
and you are gonna be DQ'd. Not really.
Oh my goodness. That RC. Just making sure she was a little bit extra dead. And went straight in. Instant overhead. Mobelia. Ooh, that was a nice pickup.
Okay, jump C combo into the George combo.
Got
And
backed
nice,
out.
getting the
Oh
double
my
poison cloud into the
goodness.
catching the tech forward. Good lord, your life. Where'd it go?
Got wind again.
Mola with a quick appearance.
Overhead. The bats. That is so
Nice.
much damage.
Mako stays alive. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, the
god.
check,
Cuts.
catching Mako trying to move forward with the wind. That was really nice. Just pressing a single 5A. Oh, nice call out with 2C. Yep. Okay, George hits. Should be a full confirm. Nice. Back to that really good corner pressure we've seen from Mago. There is no DP. Gotta really respect a lot of this. It's gonna have burst available. Probably gonna try to burst out shortly. No, just counter assaults. Very good.
Oh my
2C
goodness.
again.
2C.
Oh no! Overhead block. Good. Double overhead though. No one ever prepares for that one. Ooh,
Oh my god,
grab,
the
good
air
grab.
grab.
Baited the burst, nothing came out of it. Gonna try to waste the time on the, oh, finds a hit! It's gonna make the overdrive not matter any. And it's gonna make us so we just need one more hit to finish the job. We're gonna go for a throw, we're gonna go for a low. Just gonna bait the DP and get out of there. A little bit of meter, we can get another Tempest Dahlia. There it is.
There it is. Negative warning. Oh my god.
Anything you can do. Ran out of barrier. Even with all that meter, this ain't Guilty Gear. You cannot FD to save your life, and that was excellent, like, finishing job. I like that from Mago, just realizing you have a pixel of life left.
I'm
You
just
have
gonna throw everything.
resources, and I don't want to get mixed by your uppercut into RC. I'm just gonna get the fuck away.
I'm just gonna throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at you, and you will hold this.
She's in! She's out! She's in!
She's moving.
Nice,
Oh,
over
the
pressure,
overhead?
get the burst and out of there, yep. Again,
Mobelia.
it's so hard to chase. And just gets back in immediately just to say, okay, cannot let Susanoo try to unlock anything. Unless he does a 2C preemptively, it's gonna be really hard to challenge these really fast air dashes. Nice. Blocking the crush trigger. Oh gosh. Oh my god, this is so good from Mago!
This is big damage.
Counter hit, not finished yet. Counter assault, but still in danger state. Gonna get chipped out if they're not careful.
Spin. Oh, got punished on
Oh,
the spin.
that is not plus on block.
Level 1 is not plus. Got hit with the JC. Oh, takes the grab. Oh,
Oh
the
my god,
wall.
Adroth's just... Yeah, Tempest Dahlia coming through doesn't help any. Adroth has to sit there and take it. The wind meter is back, and Maiko just... You cannot pin them down.
Oh,
They're full screen, they're up close. It's just... It's never one of the... It's never a nice game of neutral. It's just his character doing whatever the hell she
he's
wants.
out. She's schmooping. Oh, I see.
Too for the counter assault to be punished. Oh no!
Auger clip.
And
Oh, made the
beautiful.
burst.
Oh my god.
He was waiting for it.
That was a clinic from Mago. Despite like Adroth getting like really good momentum in the first game and just doing a lot of good stuff, it was just the Rachel show at the end of that.
Also, oh my goodness, thank you Zay and thank you Sin. I see y'all. What's up, Brazil? Hey. Welcome, welcome everyone. I'm gonna casually throw out the shill. You can donate to the match arena right now. We're nearing the end of our tournament actually. We're going into winners finals and finishing up losers and grands in just a moment. I hope y'all had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. There it is. There's a Matcherino, and that's our bracket right now. We still have coupons you can donate for free. Thumbs up.
Where we at on the Matcherino?
We're at 56.25.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Thanks everybody for contributing so far. Much appreciated.
But we'll have Euchre and Ryuga-sim in just a sec. We're going to go ahead and have a small break before we start the final leg of the tournament. No, gonna get that hydration real quick. So we will be back in about 5 minutes. So don't move. Go do the match arena while you're waiting. Thumbs up. We'll be right back. And hello, and we're back. Hey.
Welcome back to the snake pit.
wait, what?
Snack sounds.
What is it? What are those noises?
Snack sounds. I don't know.
That'd
It's
be
the snake pit.
Yeah. You're right. All right.
I did like a little like tongue flicker. It was like.
What kind of pizza will you get? I'm. What kind of pizza does the euchre like? That's a good question, I guess.
Is it a cursed pizza? Is it a standard
pineapple? Is he cringe and he
pizza?
likes pineapple?
Pizza?
Controversial pizza.
That's controversial pizza. I don't know about curse, but it's just that's discourse pizza. Excuse me. But yeah, top 3 is about to begin here at the Snake Pit. Ryukasim versus Euchre is going to start it off, and waiting in the wings in losers finals is Maigo, who will be playing the loser of this first set. It is a first to 3, so whoever wins 3 games will advance to the grand finals. Taokaka versus Hazama, both very highly mobile, slippery characters. It's, you know, you cannot blink. It's getting DBFZ up in here.
Hey, love to see it. Who ran the poll? Who started the poll? What pizza does euchre like? Pineapple, the good stuff, okay, Hansen. That which upsets chick. Specifically just to spite me. Yeah, that would be euchre. That's a euchre pizza, TVH. Euchre is now cat. Hold on. There we go.
Actually, Yuku already zip zooming, but Ryukasim also. Ryukasim doesn't have to use like a special gauge to get around, but the hitbox of the chain will do a good job of kind of keeping Ryukasim in check. Oh, the burst!
Oh,
Why
no.
would you dare to burst me? And a very good EA, because it is a side swap EA. Putting Ryukasim in the corner and just finish the job pretty handily.
Oh, don't give this away from Yugi.
Yep, there's the Ouroboros stopping it, but immediate button into more pressure. Nice on the overhead, just hitting 5A. Screw your frame trap, overhead reset mix up. Oh yeah, now we're just scrapping. Ooh, 2A into more reset pressure, but the check with the 2A to let Euchre start their turn, and we got a lot of meter on deck here.
Let's fill each other out. Oh, got clipped. Got clipped. Taking. Moving. No one's ever
Chain.
just like.
Oh, but the tech button?
Oh.
Oh, that was cute. Gonna just finish the job here. Euchre's just holding on to the burst.
Oh.
Oh, still alive. Immediate burst
burst
from Ryukasim. Dangerous territory.
Oh, oh
Nice cross.
just up.
Oh my god, that was really good. And that made Euchre waste their burst with the overdrive.
Hey,
I think it might have been an overhead. Like, it looked like the overhead animation at the start.
Yeah.
It just turned out to be just a the hop over.
Oh my god. Side swap. Oh,
Nice.
spicy. No pun. We take those. There it is, the 665B.
Ooh, let's you can get out. Nice 5-8, just check. Oh, the no tech or the no barrier gets called out. And there, grab reset. Oh, all the Taukaka tricks coming out. Okay, cash out damage. There's overdrive available for Euchre if he cares to, but oh, the fadeaway. There's okay, the snakes are back in stock. Buy one, get one free. Nice blocking the overhead. Okay.
What? 2D?
Ooh, here we go. Burst is going to be available for Rikusim though. Gotta be careful how to use it.
Oh, straight up for the grab.
Would the flash kick would have stopped that? Yes or no?
Yes. It would have.
Okay.
But you went for the scoop, so that was just unfortunate.
Yeah. No, just curious if before the follow up came out, if they would have been able to just hit the reversal in between it.
Oh no. Ugh.
So after a crazy game number 1, we're taking a small break as Euchre has to return to the lobby.
Girl here with the improvement mod, SMH. Nah, improvement mod is fine. This is literally rebelling Euchre. Yeah, vote now on your phones. Whomst will win? Get those channel points, those chain stock, if you will. Get some stonks.
Get some chonk stonks. Do it now. And hope that your guess is better than anyone else's. Rikusim though is up 1, needs 2 more to make it to grand finals. I'd like that. A lot of good checks on a lot of the options from Hazama's mobility, like well placed, like 5As on certain aspects, like the 6A forcing Euchre to go for like the stops in midair because they didn't know it got anti-air into free combo. And just like using Taukaka's own mobility to really get around, especially when the chains are down.
I got you with the redeems, thank you. Oh, just pig chilling. Would Tao like pineapple pizza? You know what? I think she would. PVH.
I think she would like. She would wonder what the heck a pineapple is would eat anyway.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like you see the giant soup broth they're cooking on the Taukaka stage, so I'm sure she's down for whatever.
Anchovy pineapple pizza. Like it's edible? Okay, I'll eat it. That's Tao. I got hit by it.
Okay, there is overdrive, but then the double dump. Pressure's on as Rikusim goes in.
Oh my god, the grab!
I didn't even see Taukaka, she just was right behind you. Okay, nice. Again, just no way really out for Euchre, even though the tech forward. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Fade away,
Zooming out.
making some space. Oh my god. Rikusim running away with it. Again, that Taukaka mobility is so scary, and then just starting with like what used to be like the traditional combo ender for Taukaka, those kicks. Just using that around start interesting.
The zooming. Ooh, nice pickup.
She got the zoomies, you know? There's the burst out. Rikusim not wanting to get any momentum. And then no barrier from Euchre's gonna get caught into this combo to the corner. Combo her up. Like that. Setting up for the reversal just in case. Rikusim goes in. Nice 5-out anti-air. Ooh, throw whiff. Punish. Watch your ankles. Get them snapped. Oh, but... Oh, the crossover. What? Hit on the left side, cross through, mash, hit that 2A. 6A though, and then the low with the meter.
2D. Dimagion got stuffed out. It got stuffed.
Again, good 6A, good 6A. Again, just really prepared for the drop down. We kind of saw a little bit of that in the Euchre's last match, where he was like getting the anti-airs on like the drops from Adroth. So it's just really good, you know, good awareness on Rikusim's side. Just 2 up now in this winner's final set. Alright, Euchre has to win 3 straight to try to make this reversal happen against Rikusim, who starts it up to 2B, into the reset, into the cross-up! Oh my god, the filthy Rikusim.
Oh, overhead.
Take a blocking overhead.
Oh, 5A!
Nice.
Oh my god, the clip on
Kitty
Jagai.
down. Oh, there we go. That should be good damage here.
Yes. The clip. Counter hit Jabaki.
Okay. Extension. Very good. Getting a 6A extension off of that. A little more extra damage, but Jabaki gets out.
That clip.
Nice. Charged overhead, catching the other side, and this should be the round easy for Euchre. Oh, get blessed. Can't work on me twice. Euchre calling it out.
It is going for
the charge reversal, overhead, and there's a burst. Yeah.
Oh, okay, hit by the capital core.
Oh, that's a huge counter hit. Oh my gosh.
That was almost dropped.
From Euchre.
That was Poobie. 60.
Finish the job. Beautiful combo. Euchre on the board. That was what a wonderful sequence there. Getting as much damage as possible from that really positive situation, and then just making it count.
Oh, we're doing the switch.
Off.
Okay, are we going? Are we going to Hawkman? Are we going to Hawkman? There it is. The chat be like pizza time.
Aw, shit. Motorhead won.
Banger. Okay.
Starting out the first round is just a little bit of patience. Hawkman not as mobile, but the big sword can be spooky when it comes to how the chains interact.
Yep, if Hawkman's sword connects with a chain, it will make a black hole in front of him. Or black looking hole, and it'll just stay on the field like that.
Just like that.
And,
yeah.
And that is prime counter hit potential.
Big steppy, nice block.
Ooh, swerve through the 4C.
Good barrier. Flow from Rikusim doesn't land into any kind of anti-air. Oh, nice. Pressure on for Euchre. Gets
Nice
the air grab, nice. Gonna get some nice damage into the corner carry. A lot of meter here though on Rikusim's side. He's gonna be able to fight his way out. Big hit, overhead, burst immediately for Euchre. You can cause it!
The
You see the
frame.
RC?
The frame that you
RC
see,
of like, damn it.
yeah. You see the RC
No,
and like,
when you see Chickzama in the air just freestyling. Nice, jump 2C. Pressure's on. 6A, 6A, nice. Just patience here from Euchre, but the anti-air 5C from Hakumen. Okay.
catching
Okay,
jumping.
Hackman. Calm down.
Oh, okay, nice pickup.
2C gets
5C.
get,
Oh,
activate 2.
oh,
Nice.
nice pickup.
Not nice.
Oh, that was not a follow-up.
Counter hit. Oh boy. Nice confirm here from Rikusim. 3.2k. Still got a lot of seals on deck. But the counter hit 2C. Wait a minute.
Nice pickup.
Gotta respect Yukaze though.
Oh no, 5A whiffed. Nice block.
Blocks here from Euchre. No resources left for Hakumen. Oh,
Oh,
no, cross up. Ah!
wake up, grab.
Overdrive to stay alive. Nice counter. Okay.
Alright,
And then, oh, the black hole. The defensive black hole on the chain, just putting up a wall there and just stopping it. Really, I like this character switch from Ryuka-sam. I like putting a wrinkle in the game plan. Just like, okay, I won two games with Taukaka. I can make the change here to just make it harder on Euchre, who has to make more adjustments than I do. Since now I have a 2-game buffer with another character.
Yeah, so funny thing, I saw chat was talking about it. 6C is not a projectile technically. Yukikaze will catch 6C and will freeze Hazama in place. Same with 5D. Yukikaze aim against the Hazama's 5D, he's stuck. You can't RC, yeah. Nope, you're dead.
Now, who'd have thought that Hazama throwing 3 little knives out of his pocket onto the floor wouldn't be a projectile?
Important.
Buff Hazama.
Yeah, buff Hazama. For real, for real. Give him more buffs. Thanks. Alright, so we
Okay,
got
so
Maigo
losers
in the turn.
finals. Maigo versus Euchre.
おや私ですかあなたも物好きですね
So, out of what we saw earlier, the player who sent Maigo to losers was...
The wheel ready starting level 1 action
That was Molotov early on in round 2.
Yeah. Oh my
This is a
goodness.
huge comeback. Maigo's been just fighting all the way through the losers, really just showing their stuff and doing better and better. Really been impressive. So they made it this far to losers finals and already getting some big hits on Euchre, starting the party.
There he is, the lad. Oh. He's zooming in for full screen. Got that JP. Nice pickup. Fan. Oh my god, that was so scary.
Just slow Lobelia.
5A.
Nice. 5A. Okay. Out of there. Yep, I agree. To the Tempest. Lobelia, and now he's gotta hold the line. Oh my god, jump 2C. Jump C.
The fans whipped. Oh, I got hit by the Lobelia.
So after losing to Molotov in winners, Maigo has beaten Ringo 2-0, Serpent 2-1, and then you saw their run through the losers so far, beating Sedelic, an Arc Lancer, and Adroth.
5A. But he's just been running like I'm fighting for my life. I'm not giving it yet. That's neither is Euchre here. In the
Taking
making.
out all of it, all the aggression out here on Maigo.
Oh.
Oh, she got space though. Uh-oh. In she goes, and now it's time to time to get blown up,
Counter-assault.
trying to counter assault. Unfortunate. Bye Hazama's life.
This is a lot.
Not over yet
Overdrive.
even. Okay, wait a minute.
Oh my
okay,
god, it
Jay
dropped!
Chansu.
Oh
and tech
no.
away she goes. Counter. We got too much on the
Fan.
screen. George is on the way. Tempest Dahlia to keep him in check.
Can't see anything. Nice block.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, ran into the Villiot. So Micah takes that first game.
Yep. It's a first to 3 again, so we got a lot of matches left. Euchre's run was really good too so far. In the winner side, beating Zen 2-0, Sadelic 2-0. And then making it to winners finals after beating Adroth 2-0. So great run, but right now fighting for their lives.
Oh, nice up back on the front. Oh my god, the burst fade.
For an early burst, that was really surprising that Michael made that count. Wow. Knowing how it can be difficult to bait a burst in this game unless you're just you're reading. It's a read that it's gonna happen a lot of times. Bottom. Nope. Didn't get the bottom Lily, but the
Got hit by the Villia.
Where? Hello?
From downtown. From downtown. It went all the way up.
It's up top. Oh my gosh. Too much pressure here. Euchre blocking everything out. Up backing, trying to skip the corner, and has a chance. There we go.
Oh, too far away from the corner.
Nice. It forces the burst out of Mygo.
Oh,
Mygo having
nice.
Euchre in the corner here. Counter hit. Makes the escape with the jump C. Oh my gosh, jump C. Why do you have so much hits done?
Counter assault. Oh, nice dodge to the super. Fan ran out.
What? The air scoop?
No, nice pick up.
Belia, gonna put the lightning down, yep. And now just more pressure here with jump C. Staying out of the range of 5A. If you can't 5A, what can you do?
You're being very patient. Oh, good match, good match. Alright, Cosmo Schmicks.
Yeah. Counter assault there from Mygo. Got a little bit of life back, but now we're back to that full screen zoning game. No snake chains. What?
Counter hit Jabaki. Okay, we take those. Nice
we take
pickup.
those.
Nice pickup. 3k damage. Rough grab.
Check on the throw. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mizushi.
Patience there from Mygo, not getting hit by the super. Overhead, that should do it. There we go. Okay.
Flash kick. Wrong chain. No follow.
Alright, and the lightning rods are out. Bats are coming. George is moving.
Oh.
Got hit by George, and Mygo was just big chilling.
He was waiting for it.
And then there we have bats, frogs, Lobelias, and jump seeds. Oh my! Fade away, Lobelia. So much space, so much runaway accessible here. Mygo just not giving Euchre a chance. Euchre's chasing down though. Overhead, okay. Overhead, but the catcher that time blows it up. Nice call out.
That was just the
Overhead
first
me
game.
once. Shame on you. Shame on me. Overhead me twice. Okay, you got it. But 3 times? Oh hell no. Gotta give him the chair.
Gotta give him like the little bit of the shocky. Nice clip. Ooh, and picked up as well. Five eight.
All right, Yuka with a life lead here, getting going, knowing that only one game for Maigo to make it to grand finals. Oh, but the big jumps 2C. Haven't seen much of that move come out. That time it actually looked really big. Oh my god, another jump 2C, but the hitbox gets called out, and no air barrier, getting blown up. Do it again. No, oh my god.
Oh no.
What a wild burst. Rebellia,
Oh.
chain,
Made it with
and
the
then
6A.
the classic elbow drop. Nice.
Oh, hit with the low. Backlash is the door. Doing some stance mix. Chase the razor down.
And nice chase down. Euchre getting a big hit here with the ankle breaker.
Ooh. Pushing Maigo into the corner.
Nice throw
Nice
too, yeah.
grab.
This should be with the meter. Euchre's gonna go for super.
Ooh, it might be
Cash out some
close.
nice damage. Pixel
Yeah.
left here, but that should be easy pickings.
Oh, clip their
With the
feet.
chain from that distance. Even with a team of Remolas, it doesn't matter.
The wing of heavy is turning. Level 1. Action!
Oh, got clipped with JC.
Good start here. Because Maigo gets a chance to put everything out. Has a oh my god, the air grab. That was a lot of jumping from Euchre, so really cool, just like flying high and getting that hit. Try to bait the burst. No burst was there. There it is. Oh my god!
No.
Maigo's burst thirst is getting quenched. Alright, and then just counter assault, no punish on it, but Euchre can't even get tapped by a single thing. Yeah, 5B's gonna do it. Match point Maigo.
Level 2. Action!
5 out. Flip with the J60. Oh, catcher! And rolls forward. Ooh, got caught by the bat. Nice pickup from Maigo. Got super. George is coming in.
Okay.
We're back into
Yeah,
pressure.
pressure.
Overhead. Oh, no follow up. But definitely not wanting you to leave the corner. He's like, oh.
Even when Euchre had a chance to get out, it's just still stuck here. It's really rough.
Yeah, it's one of those things like,
George.
oh no,
I think that's
might be it.
GG.
Unskilled
God
damage.
damn!
So
Unreal!
much
The
damage.
damage with the bats. Bats lay down. And wow. And honestly, surprising finish. Maigo takes the set 3-1, making it to grand finals over Euchre. Considering how many games Maigo has played tonight, they lost in the second round of winners to Molotov. They had to beat Ringo, which was 2-0, Serpent, which was 2-1. Then beat Sedelic 2-1, Arclancer 2-0, Atroth 2-1, and now just beating Euchre 3-1. They have marathoned their way from losing their first match in the winner's side all the way to grand finals to face Ryukasin. And okay,
Let's
It's
go
time.
in. It's time.
Grand finals of the Snake Pit. Number 4.
Number 4.
Who y'all like? Winner's side. Ryukasim Hackman, I like that choice instead of Taukaka, versus Maigo Rachel Alucard. Let's go!
Hey.
And that's where you see the Hackman pick immediately coming out, right? You see a label, you see a bat, you stab the bat, you stab the frog, you stab the little bat blobs. Gives it a little wrinkle to the match. And then a 2C on the jump 2C as well. That was really nice from Ryukasim, who's going big steppy. So I like this. It's going to force Maigo to have to play a little differently from full screen.
Yeah, because he can just cut through the bats now. Huh.
Oh my god, jump C!
Oh my goodness.
The jump C's all the way to the corner. Damn, Ryukasim. Okay. Big game 1. And even that, yeah, you see like the air dash forward, jump 2C, able to just crush anything projectiles coming that way since it's so active. Okay, there's a zap. Nice pressure here. Okay, Maigo's getting opportunity to set up some big plays. Gotta respect Kaze, but besides that, oh, a tech forward though from Ryukasim works out.
Ooh, cut the Lobelia.
Oh, the whiff throw into hit. The classic, what I call the cross Tekken. Nice escape.
Cookie dough.
Double wind just to get out of there and wait this out. We're in danger though. Uh-oh, it's a spooky if you're Maigo. Oh, not spooky enough. Should be with the meter, should do it, yeah. Not even you having to use it.
Oh. Okay, the sweep. Oh my goodness.
Good for Maigo just to block that out. Like, yeah, I'm not messing with that.
I'm not messing with it. Nope. Swoovy. Oh, nice hook. There he is, George.
Nice. Gets a confirm off George. Tech forward, and Ryukasim finds a way out again with the 2A, forcing the burst out for Maigo. Ryukasim just knowing how to stop any kind of projectile pressure. All these really good answers to George, to the Lobelias.
Nice answer.
And countering even the Sword Iris. Yeah. Big steppy. Goes for the low. Nice damage here. Oh, and the black hole there just to stop any momentum.
Oh, she was caught throwing out George.
She wanted George to see what's gonna happen. Like, yo, check this out. Check out this really cool super. Ah, would have been able to jump away and avoid the unblockable, but had to put George out for his afternoon stroll.
You notice how like Maigo definitely has to change up his like game plan with the way Hakumen can just cut through their projectiles.
Yeah, like you're seeing a lot of that from Maigo, just like saying, okay, let me try to like put you into a rhythm of how I throw stuff and then go in at sometimes. But at the same time, if you're playing Rachel, you just can't stop doing that because then it will let Ryukasim just go in how they please. So there you go, nice. Avoids Yukikaze, forcing the meter to be gone. Nice, just invalidating all Tempest Dahlia, but it's fine for Mega who just gets the meter they need, and here comes George. Overhead,
Ooh,
immediate
overhead
burst.
with the
I like that
overhead.
from Mygo. Very important. The chasing, the chasing. Okay. Wind super to catch down. Nice patience for Yukasim though. Oh, what? Okay, we take those out. That was interesting. Got the
Hey.
hit with the 2A, but instead went for a jump C reset, and it worked out.
This George is slowly going. Slowly moving.
And
No!
goodbye, George. He's back
He's
though.
back.
Wait, wait, wait.
Whoa,
Nice
that was
counter
spooky.
though. The tricky stuff. Good movement here from Mygo, avoiding a lot of the normals. Try to get the extension to go to the corner, didn't work, but still has momentum here with a small life lead.
Oh no, they're all getting cut.
Nice, hits the zap, gets out of the corner, and he gets the win back with Tempest Dolly, which actually hits.
With the chain. Nice,
Nice grab. We've seen Mygo make these really good air scoops. Oh my god, wake up 2C.
Oh,
Wake
big
up
damage.
2C. Your life though.
Oh,
Where do you think you're gonna
no.
swing?
That's a ton of damage.
Big steppy.
OD?
I like the activation.
No fault.
Akito. I like that. I love this.
They're
Waiting
just
to see how
patiently
he
waiting.
reacts. Pistolia.
Oh!
The king! The big King George!
Oh! I
no
clipped
air
out.
throw for you, friend.
I'm going in. Oh no, the grab with.
Okay, in the corner though.
The
Mygo with
clash?
the clash! We
That
got
was
clashes
spooky.
on 2C. Where's Danger Time? Oh my god, there's Danger
Oh.
Time. Get the air throw. Just this ain't that spooky Hawkman that can get air throw to overdrive to kill you.
Oh no. Don't remind me.
Oh, nice jump C. Very good. On top of these big umbrellas. Nice block on that. George is still active. There it is. And we get the full connect on the Tapis Dahlia. Back into the zoning game we go.
I like how they're throwing out more Ivy Blossom just in neutral.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just trying to get them to bait. Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna always throw my Lobelia.
Yeah, like, please walk into the poison. No, George, but the bats are coming.
There we go.
There's Romola coming from downtown. There she goes.
Oh my. They tackled George. Sword Iris.
And now just pure zoning. I like this.
Really?
Runaway, zone, wait, just one hit is all it takes. We may
Take
see an
your time.
overdrive here soon, just so Rika Sim can maybe get full resources. Oh, guard break!
Guard break.
But doesn't matter, because there she goes, and there's the hit. Eventually, a little Belia or any little thing is going to finish the job.
So Mygo tying up the score 1-1.
The wing of ready standing. Leave one. Action.
Round start, jump, air throw, tech. I love it. That's how you know both these players are just on this extra layer right now. It's excellent. Oh, jump C, but no.
Oh.
Into the way. Tech counter. There she
corner.
burst out. I like that from Mygo.
The
And a combo.
slow
Wait a minute.
moving projectile. Ivy Blossom?
Oh, the bait.
Oh my
The
goodness.
bait.
That was some
Patience
next
from
level
Mygo.
though.
Big patience.
Oh,
the
did the
grab. Got it.
grab.
Nice, nice, nice.
Overhead?
No burst to get you
Ooh,
through.
that's a
Big
big damage.
steppy. And then the
Oh,
jump
I
B.
caught.
Okay. Nice. I like that. Just jump up, fade away. Maybe catch the tech into wind. Worked out pretty good.
Kill the JV. Oh,
Again, counter the projectile, but you saw Maigo just dash forward and get a hit.
a lot of patience from Maigo. Ooh, cut the dash in though. Catch
Hey,
her.
good chair. Immediate burst off the chair, yeah. Ooh,
Run up
6A.
6A. Nice conversion.
We've seen Rigasim go to the air a lot. A lot of ups, a lot of air dashes. Really playing at that kind of range, which I understand. But then you have like activates one of Rachel's like one of the best anti-airs. Ooh, wait a minute. That distance on that, so much damage. 3 hits, 3.2k.
Ooh. I'll drop.
Big steppy.
6V. Counter assault. Oh,
And then the scoop. No barrier in the air puts up Rigasim 2-1.
It could possibly be the last game of the night.
Rigasim one more away from being your Snake Pit champion. I love how like scary Big Steppy is, even if you don't really get anything from it.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, the 4C.
Oh my god. What a challenge with the throw. Okay, unloads the Toad. Nice bait again on the wake up counter. It's gonna let Maigo get a lot of damage here with the Ivy Blossom and set up some nice meaties, but the tech roll forward works out though. Here comes George. Yep.
Ooh, the side swap. The left, right, oh! I'm running away from that.
Rachel's seen that movie before.
Probably not this time. The clash! Nice.
And the tech! Oh my goodness! Nope. Goodbye.
Not this time again. Rebellia.
Alright, zoning is working. There's Tempest Dahlia. Denied though, once again, but just gives the win meter so Maigo can get that movement on.
Ooh,
what a trade on the
oh,
6A,
the grab!
yeah.
The scoop! Nice conversion. Rogue. Oh, got clipped by the 4A. The steppy! Ooh, Unicorito. Okay, side swap. Big damage here.
Yeah, that Hawkman damage, no joke. Nice tech on the throw. So far, so good, but look at Maigo back to that zoning game. Oh my god!
Oh.
OD to stay in there. And then just, never mind.
Oof. Okay, 1-1. Possible match or game point for Ryuksum.
All the tournaments on the line here. Maigo wants to stay alive. They gotta keep it tight, keep it safe, or just go in from downtown. Caught Rigasim trying to counter. Nice punish into a full combo. Caught the tech roll that time too. Okay. We've seen Rigasim make it the free escape each time, so that's nice. They finally made sure it didn't happen.
Rebellia. Nice grab! Oh my goodness.
Again.
The snipes coming from Maigo. Not over yet.
Okay. Is it gonna super? Yeah, I like that. Get
There's
that
a
damage.
lot of damage.
One hit could do it. The
Nice
throw!
grab.
Okay, we in there.
Maigo tying it up 2-2. Now Maigo is on loser's side, so we have to win one more for the reset. 2-2. Oof.
Alright, early start here from Mygo. Wins this game, gets the reset, and gets us a fresh set. Oh, but the counter on the super far jumping wind dash. Oh my god, they're just going back in after the burst. Mygo is so good at mixing up their options and really just... They pick such good times to go in and just challenge through. Oh, George saving the day!
Oh, nice grab. Big damage, big damage.
Yeah, no meter for super, but might not doesn't need it. Okay, wait.
Oh, the bonk! The bonk!
These little Lobelias are just working out so well. Oh my goodness. Rika Sim being on the aggression here. There's George, gotta respect it. Nice. Oh my god, what a jump C. Air to air. Catching Rika Sim in the air, now just gonna get full damage here. Tying up the life totals just about. So many Lobelias on deck. The counter again doesn't work out.
That was Fubi.
Yeah, that time has to get hit by the Tempest Dahlia because George was in play.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nice 6A, okay. I can't keep up with Mygo anymore.
I really can't.
He cuts the crap.
Okay. He's just making it so hard for you.
No, the throw.
He bursts. Oh.
Nice hit. Doesn't get to finish though.
Got the super.
Oh, Tempest Dahlia connects. Oh.
Got the win.
George.
Oh, barely. Oh, I got the regular grab. The regular grab.
Lands it. Oh my god. And now, tournament point again for Rikusim. They can finish it all here, but the throw from Mygo!
Let's go!
This is so good. To the corner we go, get the extension with the George.
Waited and blocked, very nice. Oh, GB whip.
It's out. Book it's in!
We're back in. Oh, caught the tech roll.
Lobelia. Nice counter though, and just gonna wait and try to counter the lightning when it comes down.
Ooh, nice overhead.
Has to burst. Okay, overdrive instead, okay. Yukikaze connects!
Oh, it was not high enough on the ground.
And nice the extension because it was an overdrive into double super!
Astral is on deck.
Super again. It hits! Oh my god!
Oh, got the grab!
Mygo kind of threw that away. Ryukasim with the biggest overdrive comeback I've seen tonight takes the tournament and is your Snake Pit champion. Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
That went from like 0 to 100 so fast. You saw the overdrive. You saw the Yukikaze, and then just Mygo is just like, I backdashed. No.
Yeah, it just wasn't high enough, and they got clipped by the Yukikaze, and that did a ton of damage.
And then the other super connecting was wild, because that just made it where it's just one throw would seal the deal. And man, good on Ryukasim for just closing it out in such a crazy fashion. That was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, that was really good. That is it for us. So that is the end. Ryukasim is the winner of the Snake Pit number 4. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Well done, Ryukasim. Awesome job.
And definitely good job to Mygo and Euchre as well, placing 2nd and 3rd respectively. Also guys, there are still some coupons left. You can donate still, totally for free. And that link right there, Disappoint's Quest. Or you can throw in some money too for that awesome set. Get some people some pizza. you know? So yeah, that is
Oh,
gonna be
boy.
it for us. We finished, and it's not midnight. Wow, amazing!
It's not. It's not even. Not even 11 Central. We're just not
We're
even
just
that
chilling.
point. It's thank you rematch button.
Oh
Love you, rematch
jeez,
button.
love to see it.
No, that was just a blast. Great matches all around. Incredible top 8. Blaze Blue always delivers. Blaze Blue Central Fiction, especially with the rollback, it's just out of this world.
Yep, so good.
Okay,
All
but
right.
yeah. I'll ask you the question because you always ask me. Any last words to end the tournament and probably do your own thing on your stream after this?
Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and donating to the Metrino, giving us some time out of your day to participate and listen pretty well. Like, it went pretty smooth on our end. I know Thibby is thankful. I am grateful. Thank you all so much. Again, if you're new and want to enter these tournaments, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, join the Discord. I always post when I'm gonna host these. They're normally like once a month. So look forward to that. I think that's about it. Oh, if you're new to BB itself, check out this link. Thumbs up. And I guess that's it. And we'll find someone to raid real quick, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for watching, and look forward to the next event.
Yeah. Take it easy, everyone.
Imagine me waving by.
Goodbye. I can't actually wave by either. Imagine me waving by as well. Night! You're raiding someone. Take it easy, everyone.